Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream as we bring you AAA Night of Grandes. We're going with Night of Grandes, but it's going to be a fun one. We got lots to talk about, lots to get into. It's going to be a fun one here on the channel. Make sure you get in that chat. Let's have some fun on a Saturday night, folks. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you AAA tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. The big mask versus mask battle match showdown. The most highly anticipated lucha match in a long time, if not maybe ever. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got lots to get into. I see that chat filling up already. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Be a part of the shows, be a part of the fun. Click all the buttons. But me and that pretty face got you for the next little while as we break down some wrestling. But if you don't know who we are, I'm Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is El Grande Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. And yes, I'm El Grande Nick, and I apologize. I couldn't do none of that in Spanish. It don't work for me. I'm a simple, humble American.
Right. This kills me. I had to click this real quick just because I just said this to you.
Yeah, he literally talked to me before we went live of he thought he was going to do it. He just didn't get around to doing it.
It was a last minute thought. So yeah, no, shut up. KJ Blanco and Grande Nick tonight.
Yeah, but has this not become like the biggest story in pro wrestling, or at least the best?
It's the so big.
El Grande Americano, Ludwig. I'm not going to do the OG and this and that and everything between them, but Ludwig was out there literally in tears because he was so moved by the crowd response. For like, think about it. They hated this gimmick when Chad Gable started doing it. Now it is the most beloved gimmick in Mexico. It's beating out Mystico.
It's crazy, and I mean, he's so over. And it's so big. That's why I think it's a slam dunk that Ludwig wins here, because we don't need OG anymore. You know, Chad can go back to being Chad.
He go away. I think he could still stay. I think this is still going to be a way to where you could have him unmasked or run amok
and still be a heel.
Just be an asshole. Now he's Chad Gable, but now why did you deceive us? He's been the most over in his entire career down there.
Yeah, a lot of people who were kind of, unhappy. Ludwig deserves better. He used to be with Gunther. Now he's in AAA doing this stupid. He is like one of the most over wrestlers in the world. The whole world. Like, it's crazy right now. Every time I open my feed on X today, if I scrolled for 2 minutes, 70% of the posts had something to do with tonight's show. And it's not like a heavy duty 20 card. This isn't Triple Mania. But there's 4 big matches, and this mask versus match has taken over the wrestling world in a lot of ways. And I think some people have to give it credit. Whether, people want to be pissy or not about the wrestling, you got to give it some love.
Oh, I thought you were about to go into my whole Undertaker thing, because I've already seen people saying Undertaker books better than Triple H. But no, this whole card is built around this match. He's just there. We're going to Italy, and very much, I know a mob position job when I see one, and that man is just propped up in the best position. Why does no one give Jeremy Borash any credit? He's on that crazy
Jeremy gets no love. Jeremy gets no love.
No, this whole show is around this match. Like, they could have no other matches. We just get the whole history of Grande v. Grande and just the match, and it's amazing. 10 out of 10 cinema.
Well, exactly. And here I'll give my flowers to Mark Calloway out there, Mr. Undertaker.
He's Lucha Taker, as he goes by in Mexico.
Lucha Taker has taken over wrestling. Triple H might have to watch out. It might be the Taker tapping on his shoulder saying,
then Vince Russo and Coachman were right all along that Triple H is going to get usurped by the Undertaker.
I mean, they jumped on that lately, yes, but no. I hate to give them any credit.
They kept calling that he was going to get fired. Everybody thinks Triple H is going to get fired after he just signed a new contract.
They're not watching. They're not paying attention because they think somehow their satisfaction or their 2 cents somehow dictates what Ari's going to do. And I don't even think people in Ari's life tell Ari what he's going to do, let alone Nick Khan and downwards. If they had issues with him, the new contract, I don't imagine, would be on the table.
No.
Not that you can't get terminated during a contract, but realistically, guys, like, as long as the buildings are full and the gates are clicking, they're going to keep him around. But back to the Undertaker, Nick. I mean, this story, this mask versus mask, is proof that in 2026, if you put it together properly and you build it up, it doesn't matter if it's a small card, like a mid to lower card feud, an upper main card feud or main title feud. Like, literally, you have those. If you book it right, it can work. It can run, even in this day and age of skepticism and hate and whining and crying. If you book it right, the people will show up, and they've shown up and shown out for this. Especially the people of Mexico, they've eaten this up.
AAA has become the field of dreams. If you book it, they will come. It is kind of that of like, if you actually put some goddamn effort and some real thought and some forethought, and we can maybe at some point talk about where people might have to pivot on another show tomorrow. But if you have some forethought into your booking, it will pay off. It will deliver in the end. This has arguably been the biggest show of AAA of recent memory. It's taken over globally.
It's a big deal. And like I said, it's not a triple main. Like, it's not one of the shows that you would anticipate being.
They're not even here for the show. They're just here for the match. To how good this story's been booked, they're here for the match.
Yeah, it's the old territory saying of what was the fuck was I just going to say? I completely blanked as I'm saying it. But thank you for the house is where I was going with that.
There you go.
Right? Like, thank you for the house. And that's what this feels like. And it does feel like almost an old territory card of, like, you have your undercard. It's kind of exciting. Laredo Kid and Phoenix should burn. They've had a good build. And I've said this for a while now. I know our buddy out, Spaz out in the chat, has been, beating this drum. AAA, I think Anthony too, but AAA has been cooking. Like, it's been fun to watch. I love the energy of the crowds. Like, they make such a difference when the crowd is into it and they don't care about anything else. They're just having whatever you're putting in front of us, we're going to react. Like, just like if we went to a play. We're not going to sit there and no sell a play. Like, we want to be involved. We want to feel like this is good. And they're into it. They believe it. And it's fun.
Lucha Libre wrestling's done down there in the South and everything like that. That's how it's supposed to be done, is that it's very much, they're super into the suspension of disbelief and all of that. And it's been probably the best company in pro wrestling. I know it's still owned by WWE, and that's why everybody likes to discard it, but it's been the best product, show in, show out, through everything, and the most consistent, the most entertaining, the most captivating, whatever aiding you want to give it.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, again, I think that it's been so strong. So again, I know we're hyping this up a lot, but we're excited. We're looking forward to this one. It's not very often we start a stream at, past 9 o'clock on any given night. So we thought we'd tune in for this one and enjoy it and watch it with everyone up there.
Guy real quick needs to figure out what they're doing, because we had a whole discussion, pulling back the curtain completely. We had a whole discussion at 11
I told everybody on Friday,
Thursday.
Yeah.
Like, literally, what time does this show actually go on? Is it 7? Is it 8? Is it 11? God. What happens?
It was so funny, and we talked about this yesterday on the stream real quick, but I mean, I think it's a poor job, but where somebody has to talk to somebody. I don't know if the graphics guy had a conversation with the PR guy. They need to have a conversation, like, literally on WWE.com, easy for me to say. They literally had conflicting answers, which is crazy, on the same website. I said it yesterday. DraftKings, I was over on DraftKings.com. They said tune in at 7. It was such a cluster. But, I mean, we're here, right? And a lot of people assumed it was going to be 10. We assumed. But it's hilarious. The more screenshots you, Anthony, and I sent, the more confused we got.
Yeah, because I literally sent one that was from Google Gemini, #not sponsored, that literally had 7 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern in the same answer.
And it said Eastern. Like, people were saying to me, KJ, it's not, that's not Eastern time. I'm like, I know what it's supposed to be. However, I know also what I am reading in front of me.
Right.
So,
I know
like,
words. I
hold
know
up.
words.
Right. So, with that being said, we got the chat filling up. We got lots of people here already tonight. We are about 18 minutes away from the start of the show. The Noche de los Grandes, Night of the Grandes. So let's go. But speaking of people who like to tell us what kind of night it is, Zach is the first in the chat. International Potato Day. I love potatoes in all shapes and sizes. A good potato. A resting potato is fun to watch. Spud. My spuddy. But I did skip over the fact that Ronin, Roll Tide, and MDB were the top 3 last night, Nick. That's your
afternoon, which, by the way, get used to that, folks, because they're over in Europe. So afternoon SmackDown.
Yeah, different vibe for sure. And again, we cover them live, so we will be here in the afternoons. Click the bell. I did see a few people say, "Oh man, I popped up and you guys were, weren't here, or you were gone." Click your bell. We want to bring you more content. You never know when it's going to happen. And while they're on the international tour, we got 3 more dates coming up, Mondays and Fridays, where they're touring across. And we will talk about some things that may have come out of that tour so far. But Zach did say potato day. How are you, a potato guy?
Who isn't a potato guy?
Who's not a potato guy?
You sounded very Midwestern there. Are you potato guy?
Yeah, potato guy. You gotta be. But Kevin is back with us. Clay Lewis, what up? We're doing well. We're doing well. Every time I get a potato, you get a receipt.
That makes sense. We'll see. I read that earlier, and it didn't.
Now it all comes together. Yeah. When I read it alone, I'm like, who's throwing potatoes at C Money? But now I get it.
Right.
Sean Reed back in the house. Do what Sean says, folks. Good to see a reader, the Mr. Fantasy champion of all things fantasy this year. So big shout out to Reader.
Hasn't gotten our illustrious or prestigious predictions title, which is on the line as well.
Yeah.
And he's been out there gunning for it. Like, he's the fan favorite out there.
Which is a good time to remind everybody, the predictions will be open to the ding, ding, ding of the first match. So you have, I always say the deadline is at the start of the show. Then I give some stragglers some bonus. If you haven't clicked the link that's in the chat or in the Discord or anywhere else, go click that link, fill out the form. It's for tonight. It's also for Clash. We will crown a new champion. When we get back here on Monday afternoon, we will have a new champion.
Right.
Buenos noches. Ronan, what's up? That was so funny.
Is there an over-under on the predictions? I haven't looked at the form yet. Is there an over-under for how many Spanish words we fuck up?
That should have been on the list, but I don't know officially how we were going to count that.
It would have been a record breaker.
Over under 50, and it's still going to probably be over. So the over's winning. Everyone gets a bonus point. It's over for sure.
Right.
What's up, Ronan? Number 1 on the charts, former champion, and busy on the chats yesterday, so we appreciate it, sir. The showdown of epic proportion is almost here. See, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. When you book it right, the vibe becomes, I can't miss this.
But you keep referencing the old territory stuff. I think we both kind of have. It has that same vibe of they did the whole thing of I can't touch you until we have the match, and made it and sold it and did it properly. Like we had the whole Siesta, Serenata, whatever it was for Grande the yesterday. And still, OG shows up and is trying to tear through people to get to him. You son of a bitch. Well, it feels that old school, Tully and Arn Anderson type vibe. Shit.
Well, a few weeks ago, and I know some people that didn't see it, but word of mouth had people kind of searching out for the clip, if not the full episode, where they just fought the entire night. Like, they just kept coming up and popping around and fighting through things. And like you said, so now you're not allowed to touch each other anymore. And they get to this boiling point when they finally break the rule. They break it at the exact same time. Match is still on, but it's still chaos. Locker room empties. It's good shit. But, yeah, man, I like it. So what's up, Ronan, Ken? That's us. There's your link. Go click the link. Become the champ. We want to see 100 people fill out these forms, and we want to make this huge. So keep it coming. Thank you very much, man. Behind the curtain. I think there was a shout out to Nick. There you go. You answered as both.
Well, because I didn't realize I was doing it on answered one through one way, and then answered the other on the other way.
Right, Ken, let's go. Picks her in. Just hand me the title. Ken's ready. Let's go. Let's go. Another former champion out there. Hombre de Hilo. What's up? What's up? This
He
friend.
explains that it's Iceman in Spanish.
Whoa, is that what we're doing? Let's go.
Yeah, he's got to try and fit it in now into every
right
stream now because Drake's in.
It's been a running thing. Shout out. I had to get a cheap pop the other night. Okay, I did a hangout for AAA. My channel is blown up. It's Spazzer. There's a small Mexican army over at Spazzer's house.
I did see it. Yeah, okay. So we both saw this. I went over when he said this, and I went and looked, and it's like 600 people. I had to do respectfully shameless plug. You do shameless plug here. I didn't even do a super chat, but you got it.
I plugged too. Yeah, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, but like 600 people, and I think we were the only people in there that respectfully spoke English. Every other comment was Spanish.
It was just Spanish, sea money. Spanish. You. Yeah, right. No, shout out, congrats, man. Like, it's always funny. We never know when we do this. Like, some random days. Like, there was, I always remember the Braun Strowman return. They announced Braun's coming back, and we had like 500 people were hanging around screaming and yelling. It was like one of our best, actually our best.
Sometimes the algorithm just catches you.
What the fuck is happening? So no, that's hilarious, and no English. So your marketing focused in on the target market for sure.
Senores, send them over here.
Right, but Roll Tide's in the house. Let's go. Lady Crimson's win in the semis. AAA tonight. Can't wait. Game 7, OKC and San Antonio. NBA playoffs still going on. Montreal goes home. Carolina and Vegas in the Who Cares Bowl.
In the most the hockeydom cities that I've ever done hockey out there, Las Vegas and Carolina. When I think hockey, those are the two cities that come to mind.
Well, two funny things are happening. The people in the traditional markets or some of the colder markets are fun, like just being bitches about it. Let's be real. Like, they say nobody cares about hockey. Who cares? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, they got packed arenas full of people cheering. The other thing I find funny. What's that?
I said, how do you expect to expand?
Right. And the other funny part about the whole situation is I'm seeing like fans of like Florida be like, this is bullshit. We're like, wait a minute. Hold on.
What are you doing in this conversation?
So funny. But yeah, shout out to Carolina. They punched their ticket. They finally get over their curse of they had an Eastern Conference curse going on. They finally managed to string together 4 wins. So that's
are we cheering for the Hurricanes now officially, I think, as a channel?
You know what? Truthfully, I really want Vegas to win.
Only because of Marner.
I want Marner to get the cup. I want Marner to get the cup and bring it back to Toronto and walk down fucking just right through the middle heart of just him naked with the Stanley Cup. And written on his chest just says, "Eat me." Like, I literally think the man should come back and celebrate. But back to the chat as we're getting closer and closer. Spaz, shout out again. See money, I see you. Let's go. Boston feeling good. Great Saturday of wrestling. MLW Fusion premiere was fire. A lot of people were talking about MLW popping off. NWA is trying to let people know that people are actually going to comment. If you know what comment is,
where is comment?
I don't know how valid these numbers are, but I mean, good. Mass versus mass. Let's go.
Right.
Boston, let's go. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? MDB, the knee pad patrol is on the loose. I don't know. I mean, maybe he says it here. I'm not sure what the knee pads is in Spanish, but shout out. Let's go.
I don't think it's that orderly.
Alex Pinto, how are you? Let's go. Roll Tide. Bernard, Frank, Roll Tide. We got you. Bernard, we got you. Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. Let's go. KJ Black. Don't say it in Spanish. KJ. I almost did it.
No. Moving on.
Not so Blanco. We not even 5 minutes into the stream, and I'm crying laughing. Let's fucking go. It's going to be a good one. Said that to Nick when we got here tonight.
On Saturday.
I'm already feeling good, man. Let's go. We should have showed up.
The tacos are flowing.
Oh, my God. The world, Craig. Let's go. The world, Craig.
Worldwide, bro.
Worldwide.
I did asset protection for Target. I don't work there anymore, so I can say it. And it was a while ago. I literally, like, every Black Friday, I'd have a security jacket on, and I'm top flight security of the world, Craig.
Right. I could see it. Mega's back with us. Let's go. How you doing, Mega? MDB roll tie again. Eric Isaac is in the house. Frankie boy, we got you. Hello, chat, says Mega. Bernard Allen. It's always a pleasure to see you, Allen. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, why did they have to do 2 collisions in 1 week?
I'm shocked that so I don't get, if you got preempted and moved, like did they pre-move it and then somebody got eliminated so that freed up the spot so they did another show? And when did they make, like, maybe someone out there has the answer, but did the fans on Wednesday stay for another 2 hours after the 3 we got, or another hour? Sorry,
because I know, didn't Boston say at the start of when we were here on Wednesday, like, collisions also on Saturday, like collisions on Saturday, and we're like, no, it's tonight, because they were doing the 3 hours. We didn't think they'd do both and everything. But was it live? Was it, we can talk at some point about everybody's coming at Tony over his, use of the women's division, because now if you had
did someone finally catch up to us?
What?
Finally, someone caught up to us and started saying, it's finally working.
Yeah. Well, it's even one of those that they had a whole overrun of a match for between Kushida and or between Hikaru and Statlander, and still had a whole other show, a 2-hour collision that they could have done that on.
Yes, like it doesn't make sense. And again, I think they do these, like, I think they're trying to fudge their overall average by trying to get a quarter that is popped by people tuning in for something else.
Right.
But beyond that, let's say that doesn't even matter. I think they do like the pre-show bleeding into the pay-per-view, or the overrun on, you did an overrun at 10 o'clock and you did an overrun at 11 o'clock. Why are you overrunning everything? Like, it just, to me, tells me as a spectator, whoever's running this isn't good at it. And that's what it tells me. It doesn't, like, it's not this, oh, this is so cool. This pre-show ended, started its final match with 2 minutes to go and then went for 15 into the main show. That's bad management.
It's not spontaneity when you do it every week.
You do it all the time. I was just agreeing with you.
Sorry. No, that's literally, I was just saying, if it doesn't become,
we both think,
one of those to where it's, oh my God, this is so unexpected. Can you believe they're still going? They're fighting through it. When you do it every week, you at this point just accept it. I started to have to record Impractical Jokers episodes because I knew that Dynamite, if I wasn't on stream or whatever and wasn't watching it fully live, Dynamite would have ran into that on the TVR type shit.
Right.
And then would have missed part of I would have missed the whole Statlander Sheeta match.
Yeah. It's crazy that you put the whole match in there, and the women don't get treated well. It feels like they get last minute.
They had 1 minute during 3 hours of television.
Right.
Technically, everybody that's out there going on about the whole, like we were with the overrun of that match, that technically shouldn't count because that was after the show was supposed to be done. Hence, lights out.
But exactly.
And 1 minute.
And like you said on Wednesday when we were here together, they didn't exactly build up all night. Like, it didn't feel like they talked about it a lot. And if you were going to do this special, like, listen, guys, we're going to do a lights out match officially after the show is done. We're going to go another 15. That would have been fine. But they did
it before during the Attitude Era on like Raws, and they did it on fucking Sunday Night Heats.
Right. Welcome to Noche Grande. Chris, welcome back. Dale Campbell, happy birthday, big guy. How you doing? One of the longest, oldest standing fans, and I don't mean by age, I mean by duration, of this channel, OG Dales, why I call him the OG. Happy birthday, sir. We do appreciate you.
Now, is it fitting, though, that it's your birthday, OG, and now OG's probably going to lose tonight? So,
right.
There can only be one OG, and it's OG Dale Campbell.
Right.
Trying to do the balloons I saw.
I was trying to get balloons, but it's been fickle lately. All this other shit going on.
Behind you, throwing it off.
Balloons. Nick, here I want collision. Damn it, says Jason.
I saw some people, and I know we could have tuned into collision or whatever, but nothing really drove me in. I saw people trying to put over Takeshita versus Daniel Garcia. Oh my God, they're fucking cooking. I said, sir, I think you're smelling burnt toast. You should seek medical attention.
Right. Yeah, I mean, some people have said Collision's been a little better, and I will admit, like, looking at the card that they were putting on tonight, there was a lot of matches. Like, considering it's a 1 hour show,
Is it one or is it two? I thought it was two.
Oh yeah, they're doing the two. Is it only the one? Wait, yeah, is it two on Saturdays? I'm confused now. It's 1 hour on Wednesdays. It's 2 hours on, but so it is two based on the number of matches I saw. That's a lot. They had a lot going on, but I don't care about Daniel Garcia. Some Uber fan out there might, get super jazzed that Daniel Garcia is going to have a match. I don't give two flying fucks. To me, I get as excited for Daniel Garcia as I do for Tozawa. Like, oh, they're here.
That's actually pretty on par, and they both just kind of just do dances, like
right?
I said. Yeah.
Right. Oh, he's so good. I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone at that level has some level of talent. We got to acknowledge it. But he's not like, all right, but he's boring. What the fuck do you want from me?
I was gonna say something, but I'll move along. We gotta say hi to everybody.
Yeah, we gotta keep going. KJ versus KJ, Nick versus KJ, Beard versus Beard.
No, never. We have significant others that wouldn't allow that match to happen. Like it's like Tony and Bleeding at Double or Nothing. We could go to the athletic commission, the wifey commission. That match won't get approved.
It will not get approved. Will not. What's up, Dave? Let's go. WWE and AAA. Let's do this. I mean, one of the big stories coming out of this, Nick, is the fact that when this happened, so many naysayers said, WWE was going to, Americanize, bastardize all of this and tear it apart. And AAA, and I would argue over the last year, AAA has been more relevant than it has been in a long time.
It's been more relevant than it has been in a long time. And dare I say it's been more relevant than CMLL. I understand that CMLL sold their millions of tickets and everything last year, but they were already pretty much on a trajectory of doing pretty solid. AAA was at the point to where they were getting sold, and now they're selling out shows. Now they're the biggest brand out there.
Yeah, they're cooking. They really feel like they're cooking. Now I'm getting the
logo.
I'm getting the start. So I got the logo up, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go live. Remember, the predictions close at the ding ding of the first match. So if you haven't got your predictions in, make them now. There's one match missing because they just added a match late, which I believe is like a 10-person tag match. So I do believe that happened, but I didn't have time to add it. It's Saturday.
I'm on a Wikipedia and I still don't see it. So
okay, good. So I didn't miss it. That's for night 2. My bad. Next week.
Yeah, because some reason we forget that this is also still a 2-week event.
That's crazy.
If they feel like they're 2 separate shows, it doesn't feel like it's 2 nights.
No, right? Hola, amigos de la lucha libre. ¿Cómo está todo? No, I got it. All right, that was pretty good. Let's go.
Stop that Toto.
Stop that Toto. I went back. I thought I missed it. ¿Cómo está todo esta noche? How are you doing tonight? Cervezo, por favor.
I just ask that you don't make us try and read anything in Spanish that will get us canceled.
You're right. I mean, at this point, it is what it is. Because I would be champ. I don't know. Let's fight about it. Let's go. What's up? We are starting any minute. If I haven't said hello or Nick hasn't caught you yet, make sure you get in that chat. Super chats, super stickers make you stand out.
I had it then.
Oh, I don't have it then.
I have it now.
Hold up.
I
got then. I'm coming.
I'm trying to find a point. Forever. Let me know when you're done forever. Pause.
Okay. Okay. I refreshed. Hit play and tell me when you get together.
All right. Son of a bitch.
We're syncing up, folks. You can do it too.
Together.
Let's go, folks. We are dialed in, ready to go. It is Grande night here on the channel.
Back to the old school.
I love this. Let's go.
That's the thing is they're doing murals. Remember, everybody, when the El Grande Americano and the fucking American Canal and everything popped off initially, people hated this. A certain group of people hated this for the AAA fans. And now it's the biggest story in their company. It's the biggest story in wrestling out here.
Right.
Everybody's out here. We built a whole show around this.
It's crazy. You sound a little Sammy-ish. Oh, them are fighting words. Why was Jacob in the fucking gimmick match 2 days before his big match? What the WWE doing? I can't go that route because this is, I mean, everybody does it. Like Cody beat Gunther in a tables match. I mean, you can say, but they got to put on shows. The people are paying money. So that's a tough one. We don't know if he's going or not yet.
Well, and everybody don't do house shows now. Maybe some of this shit happens because they don't do house shows.
Well, weren't they pissed off that they weren't? Like, they cut them all back. Oh, look at the WWE.
There is a way, and I hate that I just used the term bro. The Russo's bastardized that whole term. But there is no pleasing wrestling fans at this point. People now know the stock market as a wrestling fan. They know television production. They know this. They know that. They know everything, and also hate everything at the same time. Don't do house shows. Do house shows. Somebody got hurt. Why did you put him on a house show match? Why did you do this? Why don't I get house shows? Everybody just finds a reason to be pissed about something.
Right? I hate it. I hate it. I hate the goalpost moving. I hate the flipping, flopping. Like, some of these people act like they're fucking fish out of water. And like, if they don't do it, they're idiots. If they do it, they're idiots. So know what they do? They fucking ignore people like that. Your opinion becomes watered down and washed up with everyone else. If you try and be original, but be a little authentic, be a little unique, maybe your voice matters at that point. But when you're just echoing shit that you're not even that informed on, it's ridiculous. And I mean, it's like watching, McKinnon gets hurt in the semifinals. Why was he out there blocking shots? Well, because he was trying to win. So they were trying to entertain their fans like they were supposed to. A lot of the fans were mad that they cut back on house shows. It's unfortunate. We don't want it. They do everything they can to protect the talent, but shit happens, and it's been happening a lot.
We still don't even know. I heard the initial reports that I had even seen on this whole story was that Jacob might have been limping backstage. Nobody was really worried about it, and it might have been more selling the after effects of the match and everything. Now I will come, Saturday morning and Friday afternoon and everything. They're out there acting like this man's, about to be out for 6 months, right? Because of God knows what.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I mean, I did see some people talking about, and I've seen the clip of he was simply selling the fact that he was just in a hard match, and people ran with like, oh shit, he's out. And then some people implied maybe certain people of certain branding or friends of that branding want to put out stories to make you not, oh, Jacob's out, I don't want to tune in.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's always funny how when certain sides say certain things about when it's certain pay-per-view weekends, certain stories all of a sudden say certain things. Now it seems to go both ways, certainly. But, right? Yeah.
What did you always say? The accusation.
Every accusation is an omission.
Kind of, right? Like, you kind of get that, like, oh shit,
or an admission. Sorry, use omission, admission.
Yeah, the show has been at 7 for weeks, KJ. Y'all confused yourselves. That is bullshit, Bernard. We got receipts and we can show you, my guy. Don't question that. Don't question anything we say, to be honest. But no, fuck it. Yeah, we got receipts, my guy. It was not our problem.
We're here now.
We're here now. We figured it out. And he still said 7.
This is the definition of post-mad right there.
Right. Who's kicking this one off?
Well, Cruiserweight. So
Cruisers. And we do have, by the way, we have the Vikings. We haven't mentioned it, but the Vikings are taking on the Clowns tonight. Like, that should be a banger into itself.
Well, and it also shows a little bit how you talked about the crowd for AAA watches it like they know they're going to the theater to watch the Lucha Libre and everything. Literally, that summed it up with, we've got the Vikings versus the Clowns tonight, and it should be fantastic. Yeah, anyone that's not a wrestling fan, and they'll get you checked in.
Right.
Somewhere for a wellness facility.
Yeah, bro, what are you up to? I'm watching the Vikings and the
Clowns.
And the Clowns. When did the Clowns get a football team?
On the Ocho.
It's on the Ocho. Bold strategy, Cotton.
My guy, I hate that I use that phrase like once a week.
Yeah, it's too easy not to.
Right.
All right, folks, get your votes in. The poll is up. And again, last call on the predictions title. We got a handful of people in there, but we'd like to see more. So if you can hear my voice right now, click the link in the chat. Last call, last chance to get your predictions in. Become our prediction champion. Fill out the form for today and tomorrow, and you can be the title holder.
Right. Z-Man Scar, what up, what up, what up? Jason, 5-way match tonight has been announced. Fair enough.
Yes.
I looked at the Wikipedia and I didn't have it there. So
yeah, so this got announced late. So that's not included in the predictions. But it did get announced late. So we'll see. It should be fun.
Right. Frankie, I just realized, and Dale out here bring it up, hearing JBL voice. We got JBL on commentary,
Michael. Listen, you talk about The Undertaker. How crazy is it? Undertaker's booking AAA and JBL's on commentary. What the fuck is happening?
The most insane thing. If you were to look at someone of a certain blue sky, I'll put it that way. Nothing at nobody with that.
Right.
But that said that El Grande Americano would be the biggest story in AAA, and JBL's the lead commentator on the biggest show. They would have looked at you like you're a madman.
Yeah, there's people out. Yeah, if there's people out there. Oh, sorry, Nick. Sorry.
Go.
There's people out there that if you said, "Oh yeah, JBL's on commentary as AAA," they're like, "What? Just as a heel, making fun of everybody? Like, like seriously, he's doing it? Like, no, he's legit doing it." They're like, "No, he's like got his flashlight and shit, right? Like, what are we doing?"
And Undertaker's the head booker.
Yeah, Lucha Taker is just writing the show. What the fuck is happening?
Right. Well, yeah, Frankie's saying, yes, MDB, I always fact check what KJ says.
Facts.
Right. It's done. What up, AAA? Let's do this. Hey, yo.
Let's go. I see Jason Jack McCarthy, new name, I believe. Anyone think Fatu will be cleared to compete in Clash in Italy?
Yeah.
What if he's not? I heard people throwing around LA Knight slides in. Oh yeah.
Oba beats Brock
and fights Roman in the same night.
It's a way for him to lose. It's a way to make him an easy out for him to fucking lose.
Oh shit! Out the gate, drop kick to the face.
Oh,
we're wasting no time. Now remember, Phoenix is mad because Laredo Kid turned on him. So. Right away, we're wasting no time.
No, pushes him in the corner.
I like this, bro. Let's go. The energy's so good. Corey Graves on commentary as well.
Yeah, no, this.
Who are the most gringo guys you got? JBL and Corey. A done deal. Let's go.
And it's over. That's the fucking thing. It's over.
I like Corey on commentary.
Like we said earlier, when we were here for the announcement, when they bought it and everybody thought, oh, there goes the neighborhood, gentrification at its finest. And it's been the most received it's ever been. Somewhere Conan's pissed off backstage in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Conan was loving it. Conan was dying for this to happen. Conan just needed a lifeline. And we hope Conan's on the mend. We hope he's doing well. But he's a big catalyst to A, why the company kept puttering along, and B, a guy that really helped this become a thing, like to hold that transition and keep it together. And it's good shit.
Right. Chris Arcane, I feel like Ludwig is the biggest babyface in WWE. No, he's the biggest babyface in Mexico. He's the biggest babyface in AAA. Like him versus Dom Mysterio, with especially right now as your GM. That's like your main event of Triple Mania if you do it right.
Right. I mean, it really could be a scoop slam. Oh, down to the Michinoku driver by Laredo. I'm trying to click on some of these birthday wishes real quick.
Very good.
KJ and Grande Nick, did y'all see Daniel Bryan's comment about WrestleMania 30? I did not. Did you? No. Collision is only for the cakes. OG Dale getting the cake. Let's go. Alexa, play Birthday by 2 Chainz for my good old OG Dale. Let's go. Thank you, Dale. Drinking Washington apples.
All right. That's whatever. You got it.
Cheers.
Yeah. Chin chin.
Right. 5 minutes left. AAA. That's how far I'm up now, but I'm just trying to click on some of these birthday hellos. Let's go. We appreciate it, folks. We love the family. We love the group, and give Dale some love. Your chat's becoming bilingual barely. That's a reach
and a half, and it depends. It's multilingual, but none of them are actually lingual. If that makes any sense.
Does that mean we suck in multiple languages? It's good.
Yeah.
56% are going for Phoenix.
Well, who you got for this match?
I'll go Phoenix. Why not?
That's where I thought they'd go. Hey, Penta's already your IC champ. Give Phoenix something. Then it'll shut up every fucking AW diehard sicko out there.
Right?
Oh my God, they've just been wasting Phoenix this whole time.
Yeah, well, this is where I get really confused at times, because I'll see we're gonna watch this show. I've seen other shows, and the people that if you're an AEW fan, to me, you should love what we're this is right up your alley. This is what you're hoping for. Somehow
now you like it. Now you like it. You didn't like it when AEW did it before, but now you like the 50 things.
As you we got the sharpshooter over the top.
AJ, now you love me when I'm thin down.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Just because the Fed bought it, you like it now, bot.
Right.
But wicked. We got the Cloverleaf over the top turnbuckle, and we're locking up again. So the technical side of Lucha on display.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that Ray on commentary or? Yeah, right.
I think so, because you can always hear when he talks like this. A little bit. This is always how Rey Mysterio talks. But no, Curtis, I did see you. Fun fact: Psycho Circus has the longest winning streak with 840 consecutive wins. Jesus Christ!
Psycho Circus, they're dope. That's why it's going to be a fun time. Them versus the Vikings.
Yeah. Well, no. Now I did see though that you had Frankie clicked up. If some of us just get ignored. Or stay
Nobody gets ignored.
I clicked on everybody. No, I know he's taking the piss.
He's taking the piss. I swear to God, right now I'm scrambled eggs trying to catch up. Denisha, I haven't clicked on yet. We get chatting. The action gets going. The chat is busy.
Trust me, trying to be chatty with Lucha is hard.
The Collision has been miles better than Wednesday night, and it's a live show tonight, so it's far comparable.
It's a fair comparable. Fair. But then it's hindered, it's kneecapped a bit. You put the stick in your own spokes, Tony, because you did Collision on Wednesday. If you were going to still do Collision on Saturday, why do you got to go 3 hours? Them going 3 hours might have hurt their momentum coming off of Double or Nothing.
Right. What the
fuck? Live cleaning product? Ray going up top.
Let's go, Chris. I wonder if Catalina will be on tonight, as she literally has a match here in my hometown in Texas tomorrow. She take the red eye. It'll be very interesting. I mean, it's not that far, right?
No. Well, it's Monterrey, Mexico. I believe she's advertised for night 2, which is next weekend.
Next week, yeah,
I believe.
Julia, not in Italy, is criminal. Really, Julia.
Well,
I mean, over everyone in the roster, Julia is the reason why. There's only 5 matches, guys. There's 10 people.
But they have mentioned, or some people have mentioned, that there's no Italiano presence, as you just randomly got a dislike thought bubble, I guess, on stream to me. But that there's no Bellas, there's no Julia, there's no Italiano presence out there.
We can't do everybody, and I'd rather, if I don't give a shit about where you're from. And I mean, Julia, it is what it is. I'm not going to argue. People, well, she's Italian American. Nah, fuck off. She's American.
No, she's never even smelled. She's actually part Italian. Italian
I know, Italian. Part. She's never even been there before.
But then there's also the rumors. Whole idea. There's also the rumors that Santino might show up on the show. That
maybe that's a good one.
Enzo and Big Cass on the show.
I'm down for Enzo too. But this idea that we got to shove everybody from every city and everyone wins a belt in their hometown. I miss I miss the good old days when you showed up to work at your birthday and they kicked the living shit out of you. Like that's happened to JR all the time. Like, oh, we're in your hometown, we're gonna fuck your shit up.
Get you on fire.
Luigi.
Bring in Luigi Primo.
Let's go, Joe. By the way, this match is on fire. White hot coming out the gate. Look at that.
Spanish Fly DDT.
It's insane.
This is why trying to chat to you and watch this all at the same time.
They'll show the pay-per-view. Yeah, I don't know, Bernard. I can't really be that hard on it. They have to use their guys on shows. You can't bench everybody. They do what they can to protect them. He got hurt, man. Accidents fucking happen. They're doing their job. I can't be mad. But if you want to, fine.
Well, it's one of those. It is what it is. I mean, even then, it could just all be a goddamn work for all we know. And how many non-contact injuries do you see happen in sports?
Right. I just watched Darby have 6 matches in the 3 weeks leading up to his world title match, including 1 days before. I think we're okay. Cutter.
Right.
What a cutter.
1, 2, 2 go.
And what if he's not even hurt? What if he was just selling the match?
That's what I said.
Like, that's the other part of this. Oh, fuck the WWE. They're stupid. Oh, he's okay. All right, then. They're so stupid.
AJ's old school like me. I love it.
Right? Let's go. This whole idea, like, Darby wins in Washington and MJ. Oh, shit.
1, 2, 2 go. Well, that's the whole belief that Kenny is going to win in Montreal, which is in his home country.
Close enough.
His home country.
Now we're getting ridiculous. I'm like, I was born in South America, and when we go there, can I get a trophy? Like, no. Like, it can't be like this. Like, we got to stop. We got to grow up. We got to stop being children about all this.
Right.
Like, it's still a business. We're still trying to do adult things here.
But I just won't want to get into my youth.
Right, and then know what you do? You give Darby the belt for no reason. Make him fight 8 times in 3 weeks. Take the belt back off him. And now, oh, well, at least he had his moment. Oh, Muscle Buster. Send it up.
Helicopter Muscle Buster driver.
That's so pretty.
1, 2.
Oh, he's out.
Dos amigos. And still, it's always cool seeing the AAA refs out there with their suspenders and everything because it's so unique versus the pinstripes that you see everywhere else.
And the lucha refs are so a part of the story. They're so involved. They're so animated. And not in it's my show. Like, the guy's just in the background until he doesn't need to be, till he has to kind of create a moment. Again, I've been a big fan of what they're doing in AAA. I like what they're doing in CMLL too. I can say both things, guys. Like, just because I say Trips, I'm not really gangbanging on the other one.
Right. Well, Curtis saying this 2 count was sponsored by Dos Equis. Stay surfers, my friends. As I that word up as you were taking a sip.
Right.
Stay surfers, my friends. But no, it's.
Oh! They're billing.
Whoa.
Low blow.
Did you see that Lucha Underground is alive on YouTube? They actually released their first episode. It was the first original episode of Lucha Underground with Prince Puma versus John Morrison.
Oh, okay.
And they did it with the AI thumbnail.
That's jokes. Says 2 count by Phoenix. The crowd is on their feet. The crowd is losing it.
Corey Graves, though, always kills me because he tries to put in multi-syllable words where they don't fit and everything. Like Injustice, like when he would do like the Pantera references and everything. That might have been a violent act of aggression. It's like, you were just saying too many syllables for what's going on right now.
Right? It's so funny. Oh, shit. And I don't recall the previous time that Laredo Kid was a heel, so. But here we go, one more time.
Nails it. Muscle Buster driver 3.
Yeah, he making sure it's over.
A leg.
There you go. Big win. Great match. Good energy to start this one off.
Absolutely.
Loving it, folks. Click those little reaction buttons. Sorry, Nick.
Are both champions in WWE or under the WWE banner, and now all the hardcore sickos, AEW Defender 12345 on Twitter now can stop with the Hunter Hearst Bay and everything comments about how FedEx isn't doing anything.
Well, let me put it this way for those people out there. Meltzer gave Moxley Kyle O'Reilly somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 stars, which is atrocious and completely misguided. If that is a 4, we just watched a 6-star match. Now, I don't think this is 6 stars, but compared to that, it is. So they should love this shit. This is their cup of tea.
But it's the same way that they turned on TNA with the cup of tea, Ringside Anthony, because they're under the WWE moniker now, or they're partnered with the WWE moniker, so everything is bad.
Right. FedEx.
But no, that was a fucking hell of a match. Like, that's how you start off a show. They bookend it, and it's very much that philosophy of if you're not first, you're last. Of they go on first. Now you've got some stuff in between. You've got the Clowns versus the Vikings, and now you end it with Mask v Mask. Dick, what up? What up? Yes, you're good. I can tell with the top. Match of the freaking night. I don't even think so.
It just started. Match of the night. But I mean, if you're a wrestling, like, we got Little Phoenix, the wifey. Oh, little baby. Good moment. And that is one thing that is crazy unique about AAA. Maybe you get a little bit of it in New Japan, but it's just like the lineage, the family. You see Little Penta and we used to, Ray, you see all the juniors coming up and El Hijo this and El Hijo that. And you just generation after generation of this tradition. And that's why the fans buy in.
I get that very much. And it's funny because I'm more the Japanese wrestling fan. You've been more the Lucha Libre fan. And it's same thing, but different because the lineage is more around the belt and everything like that a bit. Like the territory-ish kind of vibe, which WWE and AEW have both respectfully walked away from. But New Japan puts their lineage and their history in the belts. I very much get like what you were saying of you have Dr. Wagner Jr. and Tiger Mask 3 and everything like that.
La Parka. There's 44 La Parkas.
Exactly, but that's the thing. It's more the mantle. Like it's like taking on the moniker of you're not Chris Evans, Captain America. You're more can Sam Wilson taking on the Captain America moniker.
Right.
Blank on the actor's name, Anthony Mackie. I'm in a merch commercial right now.
Merch commercial. I'm getting a Jeep commercial if you need to know. But folks, I'm going to take a pause for the cause and we roll on. Lots more coming. Don't forget Clash tomorrow. And Nick, I shall return, Mr. Sir.
Absolutely. KJ's taking a pause for the cause. Let's see if I can. There it is. They're running a merch ad, so I'll run a merch ad too as well, at least very much, folks. We got all the merch out there for you. We got new lines, especially out there for the summer. We got the whole Nike collection. Show me another, wrestling channel out there that's got Nike merch just dropping on a whim. So 100% be a friend, tell a friend, get all your summer vibes, all your summer merch out there. Got the hydration package out there with the pre-mat and everything, which, trust me, the one good thing is that it seems like there was no one fully, at least today, of, oh my God, this is trash. Why are they doing this mass versus mass match? It's terrible. I hate it. I can't stand it. This is actually bonded wrestling fans finally. We can all agree this is some cool shit. But MDB Hio del Gilberg. But I still, I don't know why this made me think of that. But anyways, could Chad Gable stick around in AAA post unmasking? Because we all assume he's going to be unmasked tonight. Could he? Because it's been the most he's been over in his wrestling career, to my knowledge, even during his time with Jason Jordan, during the Alpha Academy, him and Shorty G for sure, of him now unmasked and just going at it and just being this jacked, goateed Chad Gable, trying to destroy everything. it will work. Just stay the heel. You can still do the heel shit without the mask. But I would just have a dark screen impersonating me. And Alpha was over like they were in NXT for a bit. I don't ever think they really reached super peak in WWE, a main roster, maybe, but even then, it's still a tag team. And I think that OG Grande right now is more over than he ever was, and even at that point. Thunder choking. Ooh, Spurs get home court. Did the Spurs just beat the Thunder? Wow. Score, please, as I got darkness. Spurs versus Knicks, and the fans are going to pull the nobody's. No, everybody's going to be watching that. Everybody's going to be watching that. No. Very much as a LeBron fan, not every final needs LeBron or the Warriors. Trust me. I secretly hate the Warriors, even though Steph Curry's insane. No, Spurs versus Knicks. Everybody's watching that. More honestly, I think, than OKC versus the Knicks. Because now you've got Wemby taking on, Jalen Brunson. Now you've got the Knicks who haven't been there. Someone please tell me the score before I start talking like this game is actually Guana in the crowd. But chat, please someone confirm for me that the Spurs are taking on the Knicks in front of La Parca. But 97-86, Antonio leading Nick. Okay, thank you, Vance. What quarter? But either way, Spurs versus Knicks. Everybody's watching that. You're getting Wemby versus Brunson. You're getting Wemby versus the Knicks, who haven't been there since 1999. If you want to say the NBA's rigged, that's going to be more the way it's going. 97-86 with 8 minutes left. They'd be in OKC one day. Shea, I still wouldn't rule it out. Don't count anything out. Fourth quarter. Shea Gildress, we'll see. As the voice beyond's reminded me what I'm about to see. As we're getting the Wagner Jr. versus Vikingo video package. Oh God. Yeah, I did see that video too, but well, I don't know if we're going to talk about that whole situation with him and stocks and everything like that. But again, that to me is that is the definition of here's a nothing burger that's going to sound negative and get people enraged because it's Twitter and people don't know shit. If I've ever seen a fucking story, because it's around a WWE PLE, but I digress. But seeing Vikingo and what he's been in AAA, even back to when Alberto was here, and how he was pretty much viewed as the heel in most of this, and AEW constantly ran him as the babyface, as he's this beloved character. So it's crazy seeing him now post that kind of partnership, which is Tony kicking himself about that. Nobody mentions about how much AEW used Vikingo anymore. But Vikingo being like almost the top heel next to OG Grande in AAA is surprising to me when, if I only watched AEW, I would have thought he's a heroic babyface. Everybody loves him. But in that reality, in AAA, everybody couldn't stand him. It's a little bit like if you watch the Grandes on Raw, you would think that Chad Gable's the heroic babyface for Ludwig being this dastardly heel. When instead in Mexico, in actual AAA, in the promotion that it's run, it's the complete opposite story. They literally wear different masks in different companies. But let me know, folks, who you got for this match, whether you got Vikingo or Dr. Wagner Jr. Should we just have, Vikingo versus Roosh to decide who's the biggest, and versus Taurus, what's his name there? Monet's boyfriend that I can't even remember because he's been gone so long since he was on AEW. But have them all just clash and decide who's the best bull in wrestling. Vikingo wins. Vikingo for the win. Mini Vikingo, wow. No. Mini Vikingo next week. Got Vikingo for the win. El Hijo de Wagner Jr. retains. That's kind of where I'm leaning. Wemby has 5 fouls. Ooh. Ooh, Wemby. And that's the thing, though. If he's out, then it might be slim pickings. That's where, OKC could go on a run. El Hio to Mr. Perfect got a Mr. Imperfect for what he was. It was something on a drive-through, and then it was a hit and run. It was a hit and run. And he backed up into somebody on a drive-through and took off afterwards, and they popped him for this and that's and influences and everything. And I don't want to sit there and celebrate anybody going through any sort of stuff like that, but yeah, it's a rough day. It's a rough day to be a third generation, or a rough year to be a third generation wrestler, I guess. Between Ted DiBiase Jr. and Axel there. Maybe they're going to free him out. They're going to bring him in as the new member of the Vision, because there's that whole story of now, because everybody keeps getting injured in the Vision, they're going to start throwing more bodies at it, start adding more, people to the group. Because I got Wagner out here. More toast. Thank you. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you. This man's been missing for so long. The Beast Mortos. Mortos, I forgot. He's been missing in action. He's been MIA. More toast. Where has been my toast? Roosh the douche. Whoa. I still don't get how he's taking on MJF next week. But Wagner out here. And honestly, I think he's kind of my choice to retain out here. I think we get we had one title change already. We get 2 retentions, and we get a Grande Maskov. That's kind of how I see this playing out. I'm more confident that the Clowns beat the Vikings, the Circus beats the Vikings, than I am Wagner wins here. But that's my prediction, is Wagner wins here. More toast. Yeah. Can't more toast. Dale, 97-91, Spurs lead in the fourth quarter. Ooh, it's getting close, though, because it was like, what was it, 97-89 at one point or something like that. Yeah, it was getting close, especially if Wemby's in foul trouble. Spaz with a $5 super chat. You can draw a line of championship lineage from Omega to Dirty Dom, and now I want to see that match. That's actually really interesting. I know people have brought that up before. Both companies have had the Triple Mega Championship on their television programming, and it's interesting to see what both have done with it and what exactly is going on with Dirty Dom right now. Then again, also what's going on with Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega was chatting up Will Ospreay and then kind of was not seen. Dirty Dom, Wagner already power slam 2 count. Dirty Dom, it's been a minute, been a week, been 2 weeks. At least maybe. Don't joke Spurs. Which chat, let me know, which would you rather see? Because we already know the Knicks are there, and I'm already pulling for the Knicks. Hate to say it, my namesake, my state's sake, everything. But would you rather see, which is always it was a double-edged sword, because my hometown school's colors were orange and blue, the same as the Knicks. So it was meant to be, even though I didn't want it to be because they're trash. But would you rather see the Spurs versus the Knicks or the Thunder versus the Knicks? Let me know. He's a lawyer. Who's a lawyer? Lawyer. What? This should be Ludwig Grande's theme. I missed it now. The doctor is here. Fun fact, Nick. El Hio, the gobbledygooker would be Eddie Guerrero. No, Hector Guerrero. It was Hector Guerrero. Because I believe, because Eddie wasn't going to be the gooker. The gooker was, the gobbledygooker wasn't a Hector. Oh! There's a huge coup de Gracie there from Vikingo. So Wagner was caught up on the steps on the outside, and Vikingo comes off the top rope and just stomps a hole through this man's chest. Spaz with a $5. These wrestlers are all up in the drive-thrus, all up in the elevators, all up in the finances, all up in the don't shake Randy's hand. Huh? Spaz, I think I might need a context clue. Is that you? Are you the context clue?
It may be, right? It was all up in the video, all up in the like maybe.
Oh,
I don't know what you were talking about.
well,
I just
the
got here.
elevator is now where I think where I go with part of this.
Right. That stomp by Vikingo was nasty. Off the top rope down to the floor on the outside. It was
Oh,
filthy. Shooting
off the
star.
apron, shooting star.
7-year itch, if you ask me.
I'd like to see, like, could you do a tier list of shooting stars? Because I think it's now become like such. That's the thing is, could you ever do a tier list of moves of who like commonly hits a move?
Was Kidman the first to do it with the reverse kind of drag flip? Was there someone else doing it? I can't. Probably was, but I mean, for me, Kidman was the first guy kind of going up and under like that.
He was the first one I saw doing it, but they also could have seen. There could have been 10 other guys on an ECW or somebody in Japan that I didn't know about. But
oh shit, big size difference as Vikingo is used to at this point. But he gets hit with the cannonball and Wagner going to the top. So again, legendary. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was just going to say two legendary names going one-on-one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, I was just going to say because Kidman's at times would go like halfway to the side, and then you get some people that just go straight on to it. It's now breaking down the flips. But yeah, I brought it up while you were on your pause of how Vikingo was the big baby face in AEW when they brought him over, and then seeing him now in AAA once WWE bought him and bought the company, and how he was the Rover heel. He was the top heel in the company next to OG. It's such that weird, interesting difference.
Yeah, when people felt like he was kind of like the WWE back champion, it changed the vibe. Changed quick. Both men down. Oh, here comes Omos.
Is it now? This is where it's going to get an interesting conversation. I think is much bigger than even just tonight. Of how there's going to be certain talent. It's almost Wagner, but there's going to be certain talent that people always want or should be on WWE, Raw, or SmackDown that are going to just work in AAA. That just work here. Doesn't work over there. That are better off not being there because that's where they fit best. Omos, I think, is a guy that fits best here.
Too. Yeah, I agree with you. And I mean, he works in the role he's playing, right? And you put him like the company's smallest guy outside of the little guys, and the biggest man on the planet as, wait a minute. God, I know.
Did you just say Rhino? He looks like Rhino in a mask.
He really does, but Omos just claps him to the floor and chucks him out. Speaking of potatoes, this is a little guy.
That one little dude with the fucking straws in the front row, like just trying to get the most viral clip of Omos.
We got a chair. Neutralizing the giant.
Well, see, that's also always the fun thing with like Lucha Libre is, yes, a good chunk of them are smaller, super athletic guys, but you'll get even a Dr. Wagner Jr. or El Hijo de Rhino or whatever, pardon my lucha knowledge out here, that just is smacking Omos. That's some big husky dude that still can do the fucking moonsaults and everything like a fucking Rook.
Right. Actually, see, Money, that's a really good answer. I hadn't even thought going back that way, but that could be accurate, my friend. I trust you on this one, but that sounds like it could be.
2 out.
2, a deep 2.
It's Galeno.
Wait, what? I mean, again.
That's it. It's Galeno. That's who the luchador is.
Yeah.
It's Galeno.
Yeah, that's why I said what I said.
I didn't know.
Oh.
I told you, ignorant American.
They're still fighting on the outside. He eats a pole. He is like feisty, though. He will not just stay down.
I swear to God, I thought you called him Rhino.
Galeno. As the fist. This is going to be over. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but so Ray's on commentary too.
That's right. And he's the GM, remember?
Right.
6:30.
1, 2, 3.
And new.
I didn't know it going that way. I thought it was going to be Wagner retain.
I picked Vikingo. I like it. I think I like him and Omos together, man.
Who's homie in the jacket?
That is it'll come back to me. It's like his manager do, but what's his name?
It's someone help me. Hunters. I know that.
No, it's not Abrahantes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess, and it's gonna be offensive. I don't want to do it.
Fair enough. But no, I thought it was gonna be you had the one chance to start it off, 2 retentions, and then the mask v mask.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, but a title change here. And Vikingo's been such a big part of the story. Wagner has a reason to get a get back on this one. So I don't think this feud is done. The GM sitting ringside on commentary. He saw what Omos did. So I'm sure Ray's going to have something to say about this, come next week or the week after.
Yeah, but it's just so funny to me. And it works and it's interesting.
Dorian. Thank you. Dorian
Roldan.
Mouthpiece.
But no, it's just super interesting to me of how AW Vikingo was uber babyface, was presented as, up there with the Kenny Omegas. And oh my God, why didn't AW sign this guy and everything? Then AAA of like, no, he's the corporate champion.
Right.
Alberto Del Rios, the champion of the people. What?
Right. Yeah, funny how that worked out, right? And it was one of the weird things because we knew people talked about even, Tuna. You never ran it back, but had to, point out that, well, they're clearly going to bring Al Patron into, back to WWE. That was all bullshit. And they pushed him out as quick as they could. But I think, the fans kind of didn't like no matter who the person was, that he was getting forced out. And they recognized it. But it was a weird thing.
But wasn't he? That's the only thing where I find it interesting because wouldn't have been the same situation when he was in AEW. But then again, also,
why would you go there?
At that point was its own entity and also wasn't as accessible as it has been.
Well, listen, if Tony Khan had ever signed, Al Patron or Del Rio, if they had put his name on a contract.
I'm saying with Vikingo.
Oh, with Vikingo, he was there. He, like you said, he was right there. He was on the door. He was. Like maybe they couldn't lock him up. He was just on, obviously. But I mean, he worked so much there. We thought he worked there. It's like when they announced like Hechicero is all elite. We're like, yeah, wasn't he?
We know this. Yeah.
Super chat from Spaz. Joaquin Wild versus Mini Vikingo versus Dorado versus Octagon Jr. versus Cruz Del Toro next week. That's pretty insane. That's going to be a lot of running around. It's gonna be high flying.
Well, I'm gonna run around, and you're gonna go from octobox to single box.
Right. All right. Nick taking a pause for a cause. We are on a commercial break right now. Up next, we are gonna get the tag belts on the line. As Psycho Circus is gonna take on the Vikings. The Clowns versus the Vikings. Sounds made up, but it's true, folks. I will put a poll up. We still have the main event to come as well, as we have mask versus mask, of course, the epic, one of the biggest lucha matches in recent memory, if not ever. It's been crazy. Vikings. All right, poll going up. You guys can get your votes. Are we going to get another title change here tonight, or will we have the Vikings take an L? I want to make sure I caught up on the super chats. But like I mentioned, we are on commercial break. Make sure you get in that chat. Click all the buttons. Take our link. Take it now. Go share it with everybody you can think of. Put it in any chat that talks about wrestling. Discord, Facebook, Instagram. Go share it somewhere. I don't care if it's MySpace. Just do it. Let people know about the Wrestling for Life Network. Don't forget to click the little hearts below. Get those emojis going. It helps the algorithm. And I will take a second to remind everyone out there, we are back tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 p.m. Clash in Italy. Will Jacob Fatu be ready? Be able to go tomorrow? We will find out. Can Cody defend against Gunther? So much more going on. Afternoon show, brunch with the boys, if you will. It's going to be a fun one. So make sure you click that little bell. Don't miss out on anything. And we're looking forward to going live tomorrow afternoon as we bring you Clash. It's going to be a good time. Woo! Other than that, folks, how we doing on a Saturday night? How you feeling? Feeling good? Enjoying yourselves? Thank you for making us a part of your weekend. How you doing out there? Let me know. Let me know. Don't be quiet out there. AAA is going to be in Vegas. Why? Laugh my ass off. This is a TKO, man. They love Vegas. Ari was kind of on the record of being like, we love Vegas, and going again. Sometimes people in positions of power make decisions on things they don't truly understand. I think every wrestling fan out there, every wrestling personality knew when you go back to Vegas for a WrestleMania, it's trouble. I don't mind AAA going over to Vegas. It's not like we're getting a ton of it. You want them to tour. You want them to expand. It's not the first time. We've seen shows in Texas. We've seen shows in, I believe we saw a couple in California. So that's not it. But I mean, connecting those dots, yeah, it fits if you want to make that argument, but I don't think it's an issue. Viking are definitely winning. The Clowns are breaking up tonight. Oh no, Bernard. As we got Bailey, we got Lola, and half of someone else. I can't see them. They kind of pushed her out of the frame. Mean Girls.
Yums.
And here come the Vikings. No, it's Triple Mania KJ, not a random show. Triple Mania in Vegas. I missed that part. I'm okay with it. I mean, shit. If they can sell it, they can sell it. We'll learn fast. You might be better off. I see what you're saying now, for sure, Boston, and the idea that do they, would you stay local? Would you stay in Mexico? Would you stay in South America to kind of maximize its Triple Mania? I get that. Vegas being Vegas and, proximity and such, I think can be worked out. I don't know how bad this is, but I think it is a risk, and we'll learn very fast if it was a right choice come Triple Mania. So that is a good point. Vegas pays, and that's the other part of it. The cities that are paying to get events to their cities are getting events. And that's become a big change in the landscape. I thought Bailey was going to be a AAA for now on. I think she's popping in and out. I really do. I have no problem with Bailey going over there and doing some fun stuff. She's fresh to the crowd. The crowd loves her. And then it literally, she has the ability to come back and forth between the two companies. So I think it works. Hashtag the hearts below. See if I can do it. There you go. Some hearts. War Raiders for the win. Here comes Pagano. And Psycho coming out next. So you're right. They are kind of having some issues, but the crowd goes insane. The Psycho Circus has been so over for so long. Yeah, okay. See that flopping. Did you know good? Spurs Knicks. I don't know how I feel about that. There you go. Give you a bonus. Give you a bonus one, Frankie. Yeah, there you go. See, I do agree with you. Don't get me wrong. So I agree with that sentiment of if you are going to take it out, and they've been to California, they've had success. I'm sure they've done shows in Vegas more than once. So yeah, I mean, if you're thinking of maximizing it and pulling in, part of the mission, going into AAA for the WWE, what Triple H explained was that they want to expand. So if you can get AAA to do Triple Mania in Vegas and it's a success, you're laughing because you are expanding that market. You have a large, Mexican population. Not only that, though, you have a lot of American dollars, tourist dollars, and it's a good show. They've done a great job from the PR side of things and hyping these up. I think it's a risk, but I think if it's okay and it works, it's part of the plan. And so I get the trepidation, being trepidatious about it, but I think it's going to be okay. Well, we're off and running here. Let's check the chat. Vikings 53%, Clowns 39%. Nobody getting 11. Yum yums. All right, I'm a little late, but we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. The Kingo now the AAA champ. No. What is he? Latin American champ, right? LA champ. Thank you. Phoenix now the AAA CW champ. Cruiserweight. Penta the IC champ. Cody the WWE champ. Not that long ago, Jade, Punk, Ethan, Ricky were all champs. I bet they missed the mud. What mud show? What stepping stone? I don't know what you're talking about, right? You see all those names, and varying degrees of success, but all have been very successful and are very content from what I can tell, from what I can gather. Again, not every opportunity, not every wrestler automatically means that the other company fumbled. Maybe they hadn't hit their stride yet in that, but some of these cases here, they were hot. They just needed book proper, right? All my Spur homies hitting me up, celebrating. I bet they're feeling good tonight. Yeah, you're turning back the clock on this one. Right? That's crazy. Patrick Ewing going to be out there. Tim Duncan. Spurs versus the Knicks are the first two teams to meet in the NBA Cup Finals and NBA Finals in the same year. San Antonio, New York. Okay. Is that shout out to my cousin Soup, who loves the Spurs. Let's go. Sup, Soup. I don't even know quickly the reason went. Right, but right now I do have Eric in control of the Psycho. Spurs first NBA team without G-Pop. There you go. Happy birthday to Jake the Snake. Yeah, shout out to Jake the Snake, one of my faves of all time. Crazy old bastard, still kicking. But shout out to him. Nothing but love. A legend. Speaking of a legend.
As I struggled bus to find the right thing for half a second there. I stumbled my way through it.
You might have shockmastered that
your confused face when MDB mentioned the NBA Cup. And you're very much.
I was just like, okay.
No, that's one of those so they kind of put that together around the May 19th era, 2020s, and everything to where it was an in-season tournament.
Yes.
I don't believe the NHL has anything quite like that.
No, because it's stupid.
Yes, I know. It's the speed division of the fucking NBA out there.
It's so silly.
But yes, that's what it was of that they've. And it's to me, it's more interesting. I think it's more of your headline because some of the people also kind of talked about it while you were on your pause last time because I was getting recaps or getting breakdowns on the game of that. That's much like a Carolina Vegas for the Stanley Cup of it. That's kind of two basketball deserts, but I don't think really that's the case because you have the Knicks who haven't been there since 1999. They took over whole city blocks celebrating the Knicks winning. And the Spurs got Wemby. They got the star power. They got all the young, the young up and comers.
Oh, big back elbows by Ivar. Look at this.
Like I said with Gable, could the War Raiders just stay here? They don't fit on Raw anymore. They fit here.
Yeah, and they're over his shit. I haven't heard this kind of reaction for Ivar and Eric in years.
Since they were in NXT. War.
Maybe when they first hit the main roster. But Vince did what Vince did. The
Viking experience.
Yeah, and like this team was undefeated globally. Everywhere they went, they dominated. And Vince said, let's fuck that up. I heard you never lose. I bet you do.
I bet you can't lose now.
Son of a bitch. But no, remember, one of the biggest meltdowns I've had on this channel was when they flew all the way to Saudi to get punched in on the entrance and go home.
They didn't even have a match.
They couldn't compete because it got punched. They were going to get punched in the match, you dumb bastards. What are we doing?
It's your top lead actor just gets beat the fuck up off screen.
Right? Like, what are we doing? Wait, they can't take 3 punches and a kick? Well, they weren't going to win the match anyway.
Have a whole match.
They made the Vikings look so bad. So I like seeing them work, and I love seeing the crowd react. And again, one of the biggest acts in this company for a long time, the Psycho Circus doing their thing.
Yeah, there's interesting. I didn't know too much that they might be having some sort of kind of tension, the Street Profits level of beef.
Right. I'm not getting into that debate between you two. So Triple Mania is going to be in Vegas. They love Vegas, bro. They love Vegas, bro.
Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you. Fool me thrice. Again, can't fool again. What?
Right. Like, I understand.
How many times are you going to run a big show in Vegas, which, respectfully to my knowledge and my
it went wrong.
Yes, but Vegas isn't what Vegas was. Vegas is not anymore. It's not Casino or Robert Downey Jr. or Robert De Niro or anything.
To both tags. Pagano flying through the air.
Well, I got headbutts and forearms. No, Vegas is at this point starting to lose its.
It's starting to look like Fallout.
That's why you're seeing stuff. But no, you're seeing stuff on the Strip closed down, like the Heart Attack Grill and everything closed down. Like no one established. I know. I want to know his go there just to be a fucking glutton. That's
maybe you think of Chris Farley right away.
Fat kid, but yeah. But you're seeing known stuff closed down on the Strip. Vegas isn't the hot spot, the major destination, because it used to be the only place you could go to gamble. Now I can gamble on my phone.
Right? But yeah, I hear you. So to me, if you are trying to expand your audience, going to places like Texas, going to places like Nevada, going to places like California, not a bad idea. Large Mexican populations, plus you try and bring in, the gringo money. You try and get a nice mix of everybody in there.
Yeah, so you get the Hispanic population, and very much Lucha Libre works much more on the South and the West Coast. And we get that. Where was I? Saw Anthony. Bernard, Viva Las Vegas. But Anthony, bring it up. Only night 1 in Vegas, night 2 is in Mexico. I don't see the big issue or debate on this. Fair, but I
like that even better, though.
Huge, like, oh my God, I can't believe they did this. But it's one of those, I'm surprised of like, you've gone to this well so many times.
Yes. Now, I think with like Boston's point was more of like, damn it, TKO, like you love Vegas. Like this is ridiculous. Now, there's been other things said, but like Anthony said, now I didn't realize they're splitting it up between Vegas and Mexico. That to me, that's great. Like, I think that's a solid move. If you're doing like your biggest show, you're going to do it over 2 nights. You do 1 night in Vegas, you do 1 night in Mexico. You're guaranteed that Mexico night's going to be cooking. You hope the Vegas night is just as strong, but I think this is good. Again, you're trying to grow this brand.
The Vegas, we all see money out here. The Vegas we all knew was dead forever. It's a playground for the world's uber rich, and even they're not.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
You're fine.
I'm out.
Even they're not used to it. They're not showing up to it. Well, Christ, Dana White, TKO, UFC out there owes millions for billions of dollars to casinos out there.
How is that even a thing? Like, don't you guys like? How we get like fucking around like this?
I mean, that's a whole other side track if we're going to get into this, Dana.
Yeah, I got too deep. But like the clowns have run it. Like we got problems. The circus is unraveling. Ivar. That was a little sloppy.
Spaz got a question for you.
We're going to get new champs. We're going to get another title change.
1, 2, 3.
And the Vikings beat the clowns. It's over.
Changes all around.
Another title change here tonight.
Every title's changing.
The Vikings, my brethren, we have won. We are united. We are strong.
Whoa, now. Well, Spaz again had a question for you. I'll let you read this one.
No, come on. He's better than that. He's cooler anyway. Like, I think Mox would love to be like Pagano.
True. But are you surprised that so now we've had 3 matches, all title changes? I believe the only match we have left is Mask versus Mask.
Mask versus Mask is the main event, one of the most anticipated lucha matches we've seen in a long time.
They're gonna give it an hour.
I think there's a match slipped in here after this one before it. I think there's a 5-way.
Well, if there is, we might do quick 2 ways. Pause. If that makes any bit of sense. But
so yeah, the Clowns. I'm waiting for a turn here, dude. Yeah, if the circus turns on itself, we're gonna get some insane matches. Look, Pagano's gonna rip the mask off. Oh, Pagano's sick of his shit.
You took the pin? Why are you blaming the guy when you took the pin?
It's Dave's fault, man. Fucking Dave.
Oh, we're getting the shoving. Shaggy Vampiro shoving Spawn.
Look. The crowd is so into it, though. I love it.
They're staples of AAA.
Yeah. And like I said, if the circus turns, there we go.
So foolish, and they incorporated it into 2K26 even.
Right? You could have ripped his face off. Look, he's all blood and guts. Pagano and oh wait, back door. He's going to let him take it.
Is Pagano aligned with the Vikings, or is he just going to?
No, he's just sick of the shit. The Clowns are turning on themselves.
Come back and can you be my hero, baby?
Right.
Yeah, does he run back?
Psycho Clown wants none of it. They're cheering for it. This is sports entertainment.
Help me.
Listen, the crowd.
Oh, you
and did it proper, Nick.
And walks away.
Nick did it proper. Didn't just turn. He turned and shimmied.
Put an emphasis on it.
Throwing the fuck you into the turn. So the Clowns are about to give us some insane matches, bro. And the Vikings are champs again.
Anthony, I love you. Can AAA have TNA's time slot?
AAA is on fire. Undertaker. Lucha Taker.
Clap.
Why Pagano? That was sick. Yeah, so all right, I'm going to put a poll up, but I'm going to jump out for a quickie so you can get one more in before the main event.
Yeah.
Sound good?
You're fine. I think I don't know if we might have a Phantom match or not, but yes, we're got.
That's next week.
For next week.
I jumped the gun
for next week.
What's happening? Exclusive interview.
Oh no, never mind.
Night 2.
Entrevista exclusiva con Garante. Oh God. I apologize. I tried to read Spanish.
Okay, no, I'm wrong. It's next. Quickies. I'll be right back.
You go. Run. Yeah, as folks, we are down to the main event. There we go. So now we're back to the main event of the evening. Now we are down to Mask versus Mask of strap on and strap in of they respectfully. I don't know how long they're going to go with their little merch ad, which shout out their merch and shout out our merch. But now we're down to what this whole show has been about. And I don't even want to fully take away because this show has been solid throughout it. Right now, honestly, if I had to, out of the 3 matches we've had so far, Phoenix and Laredo Kid was my match of the night. I know we kind of joked of, well, it was the first match so far, but it still held up. I'm interested they went, with the Vikings winning. Honestly, I do stand by of maybe they just stay here. Does there ever need to be a distinction between like WWE contracts and AAA contracts, or are they like one and the same kind of vibe? Like Ludwig is probably still under a WWE contract, but he's going to wrestle pretty much predominantly only in AAA. So that's where it gets interesting, just on a really inside nerdy thing, because they've done the whole pay cuts and this and that, and who figures under what umbrella here a little bit. But Pagano gives very much the emphatic turn on Psycho Clown as he takes out or gets beaten up by the Vikings, which I'm surprised they won. Just let them have it down there. But yeah. Nick, you want AAA to have TNA's time slot when you hate TNA starting at 9? Make it make sense. Here, I'll make it make sense respectfully. AAA is better than TNA. I love you. I love being here on Thursdays. But AAA is better than TNA. AAA on your Fridays, sporadically on your Foxes at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night and everything. And we were out here regularly every Thursday for Triple Mania Thursdays at 9 o'clock even. I'll fully be down with it. If they don't hate me. Yeah, CMDB, AAA over TNA, NXT and AAA. Could we revive the Wars, have their whole battle world, their battle planet amongst all three of them? And you would still complain. It still doesn't make sense. It's not the time. Just say the show is better and move on. That's what fine. You got me. You can have that. Again, Anthony was just catching me slipping and just turn around and, knocking my block off out there. But you can have that. TNA, AAA over TNA. That's what I say. Now is always the time. I haven't watched AAA TNA since the AMC debut. Nothing looks interesting in my opinion. Oh no. There has been a good chunk of it. If it's still, I just wonder. I think that they need a bit more of a shake-up creatively, as I think we even very much talked about on Thursday. Of creative might need to be readjusted for where they're at, as we're getting El Grande whole watch parties and everything in Mexico City and here, there, and everywhere. They are literally having whole parties out there for this match. This is the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl of Lucha Libre right now. Is Mask versus Mask, El Grande versus El Grande. As Ronald Mysterio is coming out right now. It's time for the main event of the evening. Deadbeat Dad. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, it's going to be interesting when him as GM gets involved with Dom being their champion. Could this be could Triple Mania end up with El Grande Ludwig versus Dom for the AAA Mega Championship? I think it's bound to happen at some point. Or actually, I would save that for in Mexico. I would save that for night 2. That main event's night 2. And that's the thing, is when El Grande sits there and wins that Mega Championship, they will carry him through the streets. City blocks will have to get shut down out there. Speaking of a man who shuts down a city block anytime he talks.
I don't even know what that means. Did you just call me Godzilla?
No, it does, but it's provocative and it gets the people going.
I'm the cousin of Godzilla because my shit dragon and I spit fire. On me. I had to think of the word I could say and not the one that it actually says, but yeah.
Nah.
Because my shit dragon and I spit fire. What can I say?
Dragon.
Right.
Oh, see, I made it wholesome.
Right.
I did.
The socks ain't long enough. Chris, the socks ain't long enough. I don't know what we're talking about now.
That's the most feels like I should be insulted, but I don't know why I'm insulted.
Right?
Oh,
look at this.
Cold opens and everything. I'm going to run to the hills here quickly.
Yeah. Look at this. We're getting the comic book, like the AAA Lucha comic book. They're talking about all the heroes and villains of the past. Stone Cold, Hogan, Andre, Punk, Roman. And now we are comparing Grande versus Grande in that level. That rarefied air, folks. I love how the production is. The 619, booyaka, booyaka. I hate when waiters ask me super solid. When I'm lit, it sounds like super solid. I'm like, bring it on, right? Solid is not food. Solid is a promissory note that food will soon be here. Who's the guy with the goatee? Who? What? Let's go. Anthony Clark. Let's go. Anthony, I heard some fighting words when I was on my pause. Nick throwing out the gauntlet. AAA better than TNA right now. Woof. That's his Thursday night partner. They're scrapping. To Ric Flair. Ric Flair's least favorite lucha. Ric Flair thinks Ludwig's Egyptian. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with Ric Flair. Woo! As now we are getting the breakdown. Again, comic book style, super cool. Chris said this is the Cholo Bowl. I got you. And top buttons only. Top buttons only. This is a Lucha Libre version of the Rock Off, right? Like they're literally comparing this match, not even a title match, not even like technically the top guys in this company, but this match has transcended all of it. And it is literally they're trying to hype us that it's this whole, and I don't begrudge them for doing it, but one of the most epic rivalries of all time. Lucha, lucha, lucha.
Just one more fight.
I swear to God, that song is killing me, Smalls. What comes on that super solid? And bring it. Ooh, sounds good. Is that special lettuce? I bet they got good croutons on a super solid. This is gonna be fire. What's up, Joe? How you doing? How you doing? Go Grande for the win. Yeah, right. OG Grande. Yeah, the vitamins are making reading real fun. El Hijo del Salad Bar, the son of the salad bar. This is one of the most anticipated matches of the year. It's insane. If I would have told everybody when we did our January 1st show or our 2026 preview show that the Grande rivalry will be one of the biggest events of 2026, I would have got laughed at. Y'all would have chuckled. There's no way that's happening. But here we are, and here it is. And it really is that. Like, people are tuning in. I know other content creators are covering it and looking at it and watching it as well. Again, it's captivated. Speaking of captivating.
Yeah, just one more mass.
Oh, just one more song. One more song.
Yeah. No, this is there. You can't lie that they're doing it in that comparable. This is Rock Austin,
right? Yeah, if they had given us a little Creed or Biscuit on this, Nick would have been just losing it.
What is the Hispanic equivalent to Creed? Or like, what is that equivalent?
My answer is going to suck.
Pitbull.
Make me want the match. Is that so much to ask? All right, Dr. Zeus. No, I don't think so. I think we want to.
I think they've done a phenomenal job on that. They have built this hype up, and they did it. This goes back to what we've said in territory line, cornet line, what have you, old school wrestling line. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the shit just works. Sometimes the old way is the best way. There's a reason why it worked before, because it'll work again. Sometimes you don't need to rewrite shit.
Arriba!
Nope, he said it, not me.
I'm joining in.
El Grande Americano OG.
Oh, they're doing the door knock.
And it's like, that's the thing. Is he gonna get the mariachi band for OG of he's Casa Bonita. He is Casa Bonita as a wrestler out here. Mariachi, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. You're gonna have when other El Grande comes out here, it's gonna be they're gonna be shaking hands and kissing babies.
Right. No, I mean, again, this is gonna be epic, and the crowd's already chanting. To me, this is proof, Nick, that bad versus good, hero versus villain works in 2026. The people out there, it doesn't matter. Everybody can be gray. It makes for boring wrestling. Any movie, any storyline, any story of any kind, a book, you name it, you want that, protagonist, antagonist. That's when it's the most exciting. Now, not everyone has to be your typical good guy, bad guy, but you do have to have those lines. And if you tell it properly, the fans will eat it alive. And that's this right here.
They're staples of wrestling, and the reason they're staples is because they're fucking staples out there.
Right.
Like, that's the thing, is it 100%, it's what works, It's what I was saying with the territories with even Cornette. His explanation of what makes wrestling work is still the greatest oratory explanation of what pro wrestling is. Of you see the little guy on the side of the highway and he's fighting the big guy, and the big guy kicks his ass, and then the little guy comes back from underneath, and then you want to pay for it and all of that. That's the bare necessities of pro wrestling have been so walked away from and forgotten that now going back to them feels so refreshing. Like, this feels like just so clean, like you said, I know who I'm supposed to cheer for, and I know who I'm supposed to hate. And I know why I feel that way for both of them.
Absolutely. And 90% of the crowd wants to see
with the kid.
This kid's been a little dick the whole night.
Is he giving everyone shit?
He's someone's kid. He's someone's kid. Like, honestly. He was giving Omos a hard time.
Yeah.
In the immortal words of Dennis Leary, the cows eat the salad, we eat the cows. The cows have no rights. We're going to upset somebody with this one. I'm more nervous about this comment than 80% of the stupid shit we say. They are hamburgers wrapped in leather jackets. $5. Thank you. I love it. He's quoting Dennis Leary.
Of a McDouble. Spaz let us know his opinion on hamburgers.
All right. Anthony has some things to say. Do you want to take this? Because, I feel like I'm a referee.
Wasn't he AAA being better comment? It was a time slot. Nick complains about TNA's time slot each week, but he wants AAA to have it. Does not make sense, but okay. Just say the show is better. That's what I did, sir. There. Fair enough. I love you. I did say that.
Just fired.
And I think, though, it would work better in that time slot, even because it works better in the later time slot, and the show is better. But the show is better. But I love you. I'll see you Thursday.
I'm telling you, I moved to Wednesdays. I'll cover this every fucking Wednesday. I swear to God. Like, move to Wednesdays. I'm in. Like, come on.
Take over Mondays. Go to Friday.
So, OG has his own band. We had the band in black. Yeah, the band in black. Now we got the band in white. Good versus evil. Symbolism. Listen to the crowd.
Yo, but that's the thing is, Grande is out there with Taco Bell mariachi, and then you have this Grande coming out there with and the whole crowd's going with it.
Let's go. So fucking. The cowboy hat and jackets kill me. He looks like. Now we know where Adam Page has been.
Bro, he cut a whole promo about how you don't have to be Mexican to be born in Mexico and everything, and it got over like Rover. This man is
right.
He's more over. Dave Meltzer.
Right.
This is the true number one luchador in Mexico today.
Right.
You're Mystico. El Grande Americanos, your number one luchador.
Dave would never admit it. Listen to this shit. Come on. Come on, Dave. Come on, Tuna. Where are you? Where's your star ratings? Where's your praising? Why don't we put him on a pedestal the way we put, like you said, Mystico last year?
Yeah, why does AAA get 2 stories on the front page of the Observer, but Double or Nothing gets 14 or 15?
Look, they're dragging this shit out. Where is he?
Did he? I would 100% let him sing.
Is he battering someone on the way in? What's happening here? Where did he go?
Someone said to have some manners.
Right. OG wearing black like a villain. I hope Ludwig wears white. Facts. They called it. We got it.
Well,
Bernard.
That's what's happening.
Mariachi's fire. It really is. It's such a fun time. I love Mexico as a place. And again, the entertainment, the energy. It's just, let's go.
But they are hitting you on the head as hard as they can with who you're supposed to hate and who you're supposed to like. And it's so good. This is, you have to admit, you're the OG, triple OG lucha guy. It's very telenovela. It is very that soap opera element and sentiment to it. And it works.
The crowd goes insane. The crowd goes nuts.
Hangman Page, eat your heart out.
Someone take a screenshot and literally put like real cowboy shit and watch the meltdown. I want the screenshot. Real cowboy shit and the meltdown begin. Are they chanting asshole? Absolutely. They might have been.
But again,
look at this. Over as all F.
This now, see, for anyone that's already going to take pictures of this and say, "Oh, look at the seats are empty," it's because they're running and rushing the entranceway to try and touch this man.
Yeah,
he is a biblical figure walking down the aisleway.
It is fucking Pope Grande Americano. Just
pandemonium.
The fucking guardrails are going to cave in on him. Look at this.
Bro, they canceled a whole special event for him and re-announced it out of nowhere, and it shut down city blocks.
Yeah, man. They literally brought the guy to tears.
Taking this shit to the Biblic. That's the thing is, when he wins at Triple Mania.
Oh, yeah.
And would you do that in Vegas or Mexico? You do that in Mexico, and
you do that in Mexico. I think.
Over Dom, and like we've talked about, they would carry this man through the streets.
I think so. I think that's the perfect because Dom's such an.
You would have to have police around the arena because the celebration is going to break out.
Yeah. Look, like this is crazy.
Again, Mystico, eat your fucking heart out. I'm sorry. We've watched plenty of Mystico matches. I'm not banging on him. He's just catching a strain because Dave Meltzer props him up as the greatest luchador of the modern era. Yes. And I think this is coming out like El Grande H. Christ.
Right. Our resident translator here, Bernard, letting us know what words are. I'm not going to read it, but there you go.
Culo.
First thing I thought of.
Yeah.
Culo. They gave him a Goldberg entrance. They gave them both a Goldberg entrance. That's the thing. Like big fight feel.
Got it.
Everyone in the like again, just draped in tradition amongst all the chaos and the pageantry.
But it has such that old school vibe. Yeah. It's that old school drip, that vintage vibe of it. You throw on a vinyl record for some reason, it just has that different sound to it. A little bit. That's what this feels.
Yeah. And I implore North American wrestling fans out there, if you say you love wrestling and you truly do, take a deep breath and try and watch places like this. Companies like this that really just let you get into it. But the North American fans are so bitter, so upset, so angry. So try and enjoy some of the wrestling.
It is respectfully, and I think even the crowd yesterday again has proved our point that we've talked about. U.S. fans, for wrestling. You are not the center of the wrestling universe anymore.
And they're bitter.
Well, then fucking fight for it. Because that was a mid-ass SmackDown that got an amazing crowd.
Oh, going right after him.
But that's the thing, is stuff like this is phenomenal. And you get stuff like, I'm interested to see now what's happening with New Japan with them breaking away.
I really want to see what that's like. But remember, it would never happen. Dave said several days ago that, there's no problem. There's no problem. Everything's fine. Everything. No, I don't know.
Now, when your streaming partner in Japan has most of your control of your company, yeah. I think you're going to cut off streaming.
Things might
your American
change.
Streaming partner.
Then
guitar. Love the guitar.
Why did it? Why? What the fuck?
Is that Ray's got a brick involved with this? Broke 1,000 guitars, never drew a dime.
Right. We are wasting no time as OG just shatters. And why would they make the bell? He's on him. He's on him.
There's no disqualification. It's mask versus mask. It's anything goes. But that's, again, listen to the crowd instantly. Oh, yeah. Dude, now, I'm more wondering, why was there so much powder in that guitar?
Yeah, what was that about? Right? They found Mr. Fuji's guitar, apparently.
Well, that or Tony Khan's guitar.
Allegedly.
Oh,
the crowd is loud. The heat on Chad. OG, my bad. This is so classic, old school.
Absolutely. But again,
it
reminds you of when we listen to older wrestlers, like any sort of territory talk, whether it be older wrestlers, promoters, what have you, on podcasts, of audiobooks. I've gone through quite a few of them, or anything. This is the kind of vibe that you would used to get. And what they talk about, to where literally people are almost knocking down the barricades because they're all rushing down to the entrance ramp to try and just touch the person. I don't need an autograph. I just need to touch it. That'll change my life.
Listen, that's crazy. But you're right, Nick. Like, it feels like, like you said, it feels like the Von Erichs are coming out, and you see those old videos, and the fans rushing, and a lot of the places were like that. They were so into it. It's just nice to see wrestling fans legitimately into it.
Oh.
And that adds so much energy to the show. Because now we got Grande on Grande crime in the corner.
But it did. So as a wrestling fan, and to the chat, you can let me know of it. It just felt like, if you're a wrestling fan that's kind of into it and knows it and everything, it felt like today's the day. I'm like, you good, sir. What day is today? Why, today is mask versus mask day, sir.
Loudest pop of the year.
Oh,
it's up there.
Walkout Brainbuster.
This week, we saw Brock's pop. That was gigantic a couple weeks ago. That was huge, dude.
Compared to this, though?
Yeah. But this might win. I'm not saying it might not win. I'm saying it's up there as a comparable. What were some other big, gigantic pops this year?
Oh, this year or this week?
This year.
Oh.
Real cowboy shit, man.
Darby wins on
that was pretty big.
Tope.
Oh, to the outside. Tope Grande. Biggest pop of the year. I'm with you. Oh. Shotgun drop kick.
Grande takes down the original, is what Corey just said.
Right? Follow along, folks. We're going to do our best, because I have a feeling there'll be 4 more masked men here before this is over.
Well, this is still, like I said, if whoever loses this, what happens then? If Ludwig gets unmasked, then what? If Gable gets unmasked, I think then either goes to a Raw or SmackDown's mid-card scene, or he stays in AAA, and he could still get over as a bastard heel in AAA.
A little bit. I didn't really consider the idea. Like, I think there is a run for him to have here. Oh, Death Valley driver on the floor.
Right.
But you're right. Like, there is an opportunity. I think Chad. I mean, we expect, like, we know Chad can go, and if you let Chad go, he could have a pretty remarkable run. Now if Grande, like, Ludwig happens to lose, as we're pulling on a table, is that a small table?
Yeah, it's a challenge table.
Wait, did he get like?
He got the mini table.
Lucha
Mini
table.
Can go out there.
Oh, but Chad mauls him.
Almighty Pop saying, in all seriousness, you guys have to watch CML Friday shows. The arena is very much like this every week, except they mostly just drunk. I'm not checking for sobriety, but also it's what.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No. You say it. You were going to say what I was going to say.
Of that, it's more of just finding where it is and how to watch it. Of the availability, the access becomes more the issue than anything.
Yeah, and I mean, ultimately, listen, I like CML. I'll catch it when I can. I'll throw some of their shows on after the fact. I might not watch every week, but there are good things there, and their crowd is loyal. I just feel like AAA is having a year right now, and like 2025 might have been CMLL's year, but AAA is definitely taken over.
AAA has brought in non-Lucha fans. I will say that. AAA has brought in non-Lucha fans. CMLL has your Hechicheros, has all of this, has your Lucha fans. AAA has brought in your non-Luchas.
Right. I'm with you, Boston, on everything you say here for the most part. Yeah. I mean, again, I don't even want to get into the celebs debate, but the point is, you're right. Like, focus on good, solid storytelling. It doesn't matter, Nick, if it's 1926, 1826, 1426. Storytelling is storytelling.
No, 100% of. I think it's even why I joke at times with the laws of wrestling, because that's like a fucking commandment of wrestling, of good guy v bad guy, that kind of stuff. There is some stuff that just, it works and it works.
Oh, wait, we're ripping.
Oh,
the crowd's buzzing.
Tearing at it.
Oh! Peeling them back like a baked potato.
Who gets color? Who gets color and does the penta spot to where they're sitting there bleeding through half the mask?
Oh, we're definitely getting color, I would imagine. Like, let's make this fun.
Right. But
someone tried to steal. JBL's killing me. This man tried to steal the other man's job. Just impersonate him.
But no, it's very much of some stuff just works. Like, there are basic and fundamentals to any bit of storytelling.
Oh, do the mini table. Yo! That looks so painful. Are they good? The table, did it break or did it fold? It did actually break? All right.
Now, is that hard to guarantee the table will break is because it's all of your body length? It bounced.
This is Lucha? Are they chanting?
Maybe.
What you mean to say, Nick, is I already covered that one. Sorry not to read it again. But Lady B, welcome back. Spazzer with the super chat. It's one thing to be a man of your people. Imagine being Kaiser and being completely adopted by another culture, kind of magic, if you think about it. I mean, not even close. He's not even American. Like, I mean, it's a talent that he's gotten over to this point like this. And they know he's not one of the
greatest German to ever play an American in Mexico ever.
Right?
I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Yes.
That is 100% his whole gimmick.
That's exactly where we were going.
Fucking rocks it. As he goes up over the timekeepers barricade. But yeah,
what?
no, 100%.
We just become best friends.
Yes.
It's good shit, man.
Yeah, no, but it's one of those. It's so funny to me how so many people got offended on other people's behalf over the start of this.
Right, it's so good.
Some of the most beautiful storytelling, because again, sometimes you can't, walk away from what makes a classic.
No,
hit songs are hit songs because they all kind of follow the same kind of tempo and format and everything.
But they are what they are.
That was the most disrespectful chair throw.
That wasn't even a Sabu. It was just fucking take it.
Fuck you. That was the most, like, petulant teenager throw of a chair I've ever seen.
Right in the face. They bounced. This is wild, man. One of my favorite events that we've covered this year. One of my favorite matches we've covered this year. The
match of the year candidate.
Epic.
Match of the year candidate.
We'll see where it goes.
Eat your fucking heart out.
Let's go. I'm giving it 6 stars tonight. Let's go.
Is he biting him? Oh,
yeah.
No, he's pulling back.
Oh, no, he's ripping the mask again. So, I mean, if you rip his mask off during a mask versus mask match, is it pointless then? Like,
is that the true? Is so well with the mask versus mask? Is it you win by pinfall or is it you win by mask reveal? Like if I pull your mask off, then do I win the match or do I need to pin you, make you tap out, what have you?
I think it's pinfall or submission, and then you get unmasked after said match. It was just the first person to rip the other mask off.
True. It could go both ways.
Yeah, that's interesting. Pardon me?
Oh, so all the commentary is just getting torn apart right now.
Just cleaning out the area, folks.
We are 100% more the commentary right now going on for this match than the commentary going on for this match because their whole system's been all torn apart.
Yeah, if this was CMLL, Chad would have jumped up after the table spot and hit a Poison Rana. Facts, Bernard. That is one of the differences.
Some people are saying it's pinfall or submission. Yes. And then C-Money is saying they're chanting hero, hero.
They're chanting hero. They're chanting this is wrestling in Spanish. Now we're going after that mask again. Oh, look, he's just fisting him.
Bust you open the hard way, kid.
Oh, hard way, bro. They ain't fucking around.
Well, remember, Ric Flair said Ludwig would never draw a dime.
Yeah, I mean, you're drawing a shit ton of pesos.
Well, now that he can sue his son, David Flair, for those pesos. Flair's going out to lunch.
We'll talk about that tomorrow, folks. We are back live tomorrow or Monday. Maybe we'll save that for Monday.
Someday.
I caught it this afternoon, but I want to kind of look into it more. I was so baffled by the whole scenario.
Long story short, Flair got caught down with his britches, and Flair might have been too lost in the sauce and then had to backtrack.
That's what he's been doing, man.
But that's cognitive dissonance is becoming the vocab.
What did the say to the face?
Sami Zayn, or sorry, Trick Williams to fucking Ricky Saints.
Yes, we can. It's being chanted. Yes, we can. Yeah, it's the Mexican yes movement. Jesus Christ.
Whoa, now.
As he's still tearing at that mask. And look, he's going for the hard way, man.
Busting him open.
He's going to be purple tomorrow.
He's got a contusion.
Hashtag contusion.
Oh.
Super avalanche belly to back. That was epic. The arch on that. Are you okay? Zanka, you dead?
Could you do something with Gable as his like the mini suplex machine? He's a little Taz, a little bit of I will just fucking throw you. I might be 5 foot fucking 4, but I will fucking throw you from pillar to goddamn post because gravity and physics are in my advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of build him up like a Daniel Bryan technical kind of guy, but with like the snap and physical ability of Kurt Angle, right? He's an undersized Kurt Angle. And
I'm saying Taz. Taz was literally an undersized Kurt Angle.
I see that, yeah. But that kind of vibe for sure, right? Where
Grande firing up,
Grande. Oh, down he goes.
He's got the
there's a little bit of air on that
hair popping out.
the little bushel.
Yeah.
This little onion out here. Clap to the chest. Clap to the chest. Gable is rocked. Clap back.
Oh,
up we go.
Turnbuckles. Neck breaker.
Hey! What a blockbuster. The crowd goes banana sandwich, by the way. Just splitting.
Oh,
Let's go. This is absolutely one of my favorite fucking streams of the year. Like the vibe, like this is too fun.
Well, this man's just hulking up of goddamn El Grande. Who would have thought?
I said that.
In Monterrey, Mexico, El Grande Americano, played by a German man, is the second coming of Hulkamania.
Right? Yeah,
we got Grande Mania running wild, brother.
Grande Mania running wild. Oh, Gable's in trouble.
Gable's gonna get busted though.
Oh yeah.
I think Gable's gonna bleed buckets.
This is so good. Ripping the mask. Chad fighting him off.
Oh, they all but unmasked him at this point.
That's what I mean.
He's looking like Abyss. He's mini Abyss now.
Oh, back elbows. He gets free. He might have ripped a little extra there.
Right.
Oh, Gable misses. Olay. Oh, he's definitely coming up, gushing. We're going to get a bleeder, folks. He went right down on the stairs. Mask coming off.
Corner. Well, I saw MDB pointing out there, as I saw one of my favorite kind of comedians, Kev, on stage up there, got access to the performance center and lifting up the steps and everything of seeing how much they weigh. Yes. I mean, if he could pick them up above his head, I think that they're kind of okay. They seem more aluminum.
It's been one of our funner debates on this channel is the validity
now,
of
I do think that there's a color difference. Like the black steps weigh more than the silver, the aluminum ultra chrome steps.
That's just a rumor, Nick.
No, I very much. I think it's an actual theory. It's a theory I have.
MDB right now is going, fuck yeah, they are.
Exactly. Got the hammer on them. KJ on stage. Be in the gym, Nick. What?
Big punches. Yeah, you might have to rephrase, sir.
Yeah. I think we caught the middle of a conversation.
Oh!
All steps matter. No, they all do. Some way more than others, but
Dos
amigos. As both men. Oh, yeah, as Gable's definitely bleeding. Both men.
Yeah, he got you.
Super torn, kind of bleeding. Tooth and nails, scratching and clawing. What?
The crowd is buzzing. OG is bleeding. Everyone's bleeding. Oh,
because you also will. I mean, think about it. Well, not OG. Ludwig just got locked up. A week or so ago, a couple of days ago, up there, just getting freed out by Gunther. So,
right,
there's some people that think that WWE could pivot away from this, and that OG wins somehow, some way. What?
Just MDB about the stairs. How the black stairs are the big ones. We know.
Sometimes you call a spade a spade. Sometimes it just be what it is.
Right.
Chair set up in the corner.
Turn around.
Oh,
suplex. Chair goes flying. Both men got chairs.
Dun, 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 dun. Star Wars duel.
Right. I am Grande Montoya. You took my gimmick, prepare to die.
See, exactly. Like I told you, stair duel. Chair duel.
Chair on chair.
No. Olaf, is that guy?
What?
Oh, the goddamn praise. I swear to God, one of them's got just a Darth Vader mask from fucking Walmart. He's got a child's life jacket on, looking like a bulletproof vest.
Right. Makes you feel back in love with wrestling, bro. We need more shit like this. We really do. Oh, they lay him out. Julio. Did they call him Julio? Is it Julio and Enrique?
Yo, they have to put him again.
Oh, there you go. Let's try again. That was better.
But no, this is so interesting, and how, honestly, USA is very much doing USA 250 because no one loves USA more than USA. That I still think that regardless of how this match ends, this is not the last of this feud.
Oh, you think so? This has to be the blow off, no? Oh, you think unmasked?
I think they're still going to be around.
No way. It survives.
It may not be the same. It may not be the feud, but I don't think that Grandes, the Gablesies are leaving AAA.
Maybe. But OG kicks out Nick 2.99 on the button, and he is still alive.
Even
the crowd is losing it. What?
I said even after the invaders storm the Capitol and, take out Grande.
Can't take a replay.
Ah.
Oh, here we go. Bravo. Rio. Rio.
Rojo, Rio.
Rio. Oh, we're fighting off. Everyone's getting a powder. Goodbye. Los Americanos.
You have no actual equivalent.
Hermanos.
Oh, kendo stick.
Julio and Bruno. So we got the kendos.
Yes, Julio and Bruno. So Julius and Brutus is Julio and Bruno.
Mexican Shield. This is Lucha. Let's go.
Oh,
Bravo down. Bravo down.
Tango down.
Taking everybody out.
I can be your Bravo, baby.
I don't care if I'm going to trigger some U.S. fucking military. No.
Yo, thanks. Yeah, the one that lives in Canada doesn't worry about triggering anything in the U.S.
Canadian causing problems. Rayo and Bravo, let's go. Chaos, let's go. Kendo sticks. It's a trust fall of the century.
Well, I was going to bring up, have kendo sticks become so commonplace? You had little dingy out there with diamond encrusted kendo stick,
right? As Gable,
so now we're still going to mess with the kid. Who was he messing with now in the crowd?
No, who's he pointing at?
He's picking on a blind man. He is picking on a blind man.
Oh wait, is that? It's the comedian.
I don't care. He's a fucking blind man.
Well, yes, he beat him with a stick. I can see.
Fucking blockbuster.
What the fuck just happened?
That's the old school territory shit. You literally took the blind man in the crowd, and that's who the fuck you're gonna pick on.
Right?
It's like you're gonna pick on the old lady.
They have no choice but to do that. But now the crowd's going nuts for the comedian.
No, it's old school territory shit 101.
Mamma mia. All this match needs now is the bell ring followed by lights out and a choke slam. Dong.
Oh man!
Wait. Oh, another power to guitar.
Oh. Got it!
Let's go! He's gonna get the win!
Dos amigos!
What have we done? Come on now!
And the crowd goes insane.
Are we crazy? This is insane! The crowd is going nuts! Grande down. Match of the year. Let's fucking go.
I'm telling you, it's going to be up in that contention as he's struggling to even get to it.
And I love they're tying everything from the story back in at the end, right up to Pepe.
Oh, 100%. This is the... Oh, we got a rope.
Right? Remember, that kind of started this whole thing off, is Chad taking out Pimpinella. So
yeah, but that's the thing, is they've gone fully through this. This is a complete payoff. I still think, like I said, there could be the idea to where the characters still stay in AAA, but this is what a year plus in the making.
This is overbooked as fuck in a good way. There's everything makes sense.
That's the dichotomy of wrestling fans. This is wrestling. This is overbooked.
Yeah, this is overbooked. Now, come on, enjoy it. It's everyone involved is involved in a reason, and they didn't overstay their welcome. As we are just getting bull roped. He's just
fucking whipping,
wailing. Chad wants his pound of flesh. They are going. They want the after, the aftermatch pictures.
Oh, 100%. Oh, I mean, just look at Gable right now. He's looking a bit more like Penta. Remember when he was had the torn mask all crusty and musty?
What are they chanting now, chat? This is again. As far as overall energy, this is the most hyped I've been for anything this year.
You believe anybody could win at any moment?
Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
The guys everyone having fun. We just assume you're being snotty as always.
You assume you mean what you say, not you say what you mean. This is overbooked in the best way possible.
Best way possible.
Yeah.
The bad guys come out and fuck up the 3 count. The crowd boos. They go, ape shit. They're mad.
Through the crowd.
Oh, the missus. It's his girlfriend.
He made it off the elevator.
It's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
All Chad has to say is get a room or get some manners. He's dead. Don't quit.
I can be your hero, baby. Oh, is he about to go out?
Lucha.
We're
the chant again. We believe, or we can do this.
I believe that we will win.
Yes,
I believe that we will win.
Oh, Grande going to say hello. This is fire.
I like, and this might be a weird little subtle thing that I'm noticing, is with Gable's mask all bloody and everything, and his kind of mask with how it was.
Yeah.
Now it pulled down and him bloody, it's devil horns.
Yeah. It looks evil. It really does.
I think it's an unintentional.
Oh, she got a ticket.
Note that works perfectly.
I'm about to take it.
No.
Oh. Jesus. Grande's bite. Oh, shit. They're just swinging. Bull ropes him back into the ring. Chad running away.
Even anyone that's ever had to do the rope climb in gym class, you know how that shit feels. Imagine getting hit like 10 times. 1, 2.
No, we're getting the mask, the stuffed mask spot first. That has to be it. Like, crowd's gonna go insane. He's gonna load the mask, and that's how we're going out.
Oh,
yeah, man. The energy. This is like a telenovela. Yes, absolutely. 100%. That's what I'm trying to get. Like, that's why I get so mad at some of the reporters or some of the experts, right? Like a Meltzer and a Russo and shit like that. And I would say, like, the soap opera side of things is actually more Russo than some others. But Dave, this idea that just, fill the ring with good wrestlers. No story. The story doesn't matter. Bad guy, good guy doesn't matter. It's all bullshit, folks. And shit like this proves it.
So what you're saying is Vince Russo has been missing his calling all along, and he should just be the head booker for CMLL?
Right. There you go. That's the answer.
That's how you fix all the world's problems.
As they are just slapping at each other. They are swinging. And I think they're connected.
No!
Oh, folded.
Tosses that man into the corner, and Chad Gable going up top.
The release.
Moonsault. Clean.
Crazy moonsault.
2 go.
Dude, what a ride. What a ride.
Hey,
Taker needs to
look at us.
Yeah, look at us. This is going to be like
shorter as the stream goes on, respect.
Right, I just keep shrinking.
Yeah. You're getting more into that mini Vikingo.
Right? I'm sweating. I'm legit sweating. Like, no bullshit. I am warm. I feel like I'm in Monterey right now.
I just tequila out there, chin chin out there for everybody. Well, we're going international, folks, all through the summer out here. We got the passports. That should be the new merch. The brunch with the boys is a passport.
Chad laying waste to Grande's leg with a chair on the stair. The hottest feud in wrestling.
The mask starts and the blood stops.
It's really hard to see, and from like the camera view, you can't even go, "Oh, that's like it's like it kind of looks like Chad at times."
Around worlds apart,
right?
So give me. He looks like Minnie Kane,
right? JPL says this is what Lucha's all about, Michael.
It's so crazy. Undertaker and JBL
I know.
Are your current authority on Lucha Libre.
I'm telling you, man.
What is up?
The Caminari! Yanking him back!
Hold on to
the ref's right there. Is he gonna? He's not gonna tap.
Oh, flip through.
Oh, what a bridge right through.
Angle lock.
Oh. Undertaker. Oh, he locks it. He got him wrapped up. Not like this.
Bleeding on his chest, or is it from?
I think it's Chad.
Blood on his chest.
I think it's Chad on his chest.
If I had a Chad on the chest, that's worth more than a bird in a bush. Yeah.
Facts. Oh no!
Great
again. Just playing the crowd.
Oh, but that's the thing.
It feels it, Maddie. It feels it. And welcome back, sir.
This feels like I've been transported back, like, at least a solid 30, 40 years into like 100%. Kayfabe's real. Twitter doesn't exist. MySpace is just in your space. All of that.
And this match has been on for approximately 40 minutes. 35?
Gave them about an hour, and we still don't know when we're out. We're guessing that they're going to end at the hour. They could go till whenever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't remember the official start time, but I feel like 40, 45 with the, minus entrances, right? Like, that's crazy. Oh, roll through.
One.
Beautiful. Two. Oh, the bridge. What a gorgeous.
The bridge is over. If you get that reference, I love you.
Shout out, folks. This is effing awesome. 2.99. Again, the crowd is on the edge of their seat. Like, I don't know what the Mexican or the Spanish translation of Fight Forever is, but now is the time because these guys could go till tomorrow. It is insane. The blood sprayed the mat adds so much to the atmosphere to this. Yeah, right? And it feels like, I think this is where WWE makes mistakes, Nick, because it feels like this payoff justifies everything we went through. And a lot of times we go through these stories with WWE, but the payoff as he hits the pole, the payoff is a little, did that live up to what we wanted it to be?
Yeah, I paid $59.99 for some filet mignon, and I got cube steak kind of vibe. But no, this is real. 100% delivered to it. Of this, like I said, this has that.
Oh, I love
out of time and out of place vibes of like this goes back and makes you feel that old school, just good guy, bad guy territory. The crowd loves it. They're gonna have parades in the street after this.
I love this. Yeah, I agree, man. Both men kind of pick each other up. And there's a headbutt. It's got to be it.
Loaded headbutt. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Grande. Let's go. Grande with the win.
Grande.
OG loses. Yes, we can. We get the W. What a match. What a show. What a story.
Do you believe in miracles?
Do you believe in miracles? I love that. Let's go. That's it. I love it. Like both men pick each other up. They got nothing left. And he got one more move. And he lands his big flying headbutt. It's over.
Now, this becomes the instant way to spot the grifter, because if you didn't like this, you're a fucking, and I'm going to just say it. If you didn't like this, you're a grifter and you really don't like pro wrestling, because there is not a way on any company line. I don't see where you have a fucking issue with this. It's even a little bit, I'll go recency of it, say we said it close with Double or Nothing. There were some issues amongst it, but with this match specifically, if you didn't like this, you're the problem. Officially, you're the problem.
Yeah, if you're on Twitter right now bitching about, the AAA tonight,
you're the problem.
Kiss my ass. I'm sorry. Kiss it. It's not good.
Not even that, I don't
want to hear your shit.
All throughout that, there was just moment after moment, and you believed at one point it could go either way. Of it just captivated it and pulled you in. It's been a thing that just in entertainment across the board has been a bit lacking. Of pulled you the skin. Of you're sitting on the edge of your seat. I'm literally, figuratively sitting on the edge of my computer chair right now, of waiting to see how this was going to deliver.
Legit sweating, sitting on the edge of my seat. Like, it's crazy. And the energy, and even the energy in the arena right now after the win. The joyous celebration.
That's 100%. That's not a forgotten part of it. It's the same thing like when you go and watch like Avengers Endgame. You see it in the theaters and the whole crowd sells you a bit more on it. Of hearing that whole crowd go and sell with everything felt so much more impactful.
There you go. Ludwig with his girlfriend. I mean, after an emotional week, the man got charged. His friends are here.
I'm like, the Luchas. Let me out. But now what's next? Now we're going to get the OG reveal. We'll finally figure out who was the OG El Grande.
Baby Grande.
2 years in the making.
Lil Grande.
What's with the kid?
Oh, the unmasking of Grande, folks. All this time, all this speculation.
Penta, remember when Penta did it, or who was the last person unmasked who did it in front of like, oh, I got to have my kids out here because they get little Luchas, little Grandes.
Right. There's people saying that Collision was the fucking best thing they ever watched.
Well, I guess I can't judge because I never watched it and I never will. But yeah, that episode just lost to the sands of time.
So now he's like, I love it. I did all of this because I hated luchadors. Amazing match. What's up, hockey? Been a minute.
Oops, sorry.
Not all, just hockey. I feel like I haven't seen hockey in a minute.
Yeah, but no, that was fantastic. Like, that's again, there are some things when it comes to the IWC, to the WFU, to any sort of loyalty lines or anything. Friends, countrymen, wrestling fans, lend me your ears, lay down your arms. Of that's just some good shit. Of right. I don't care how you feel on the wrestling spectrum, and I do mean spectrum.
Right.
Of when it comes to pro wrestling, that is an accepted thing across the board. Like, that was some good shit. And on that day, everybody watched some good wrestling.
Facts. As it pains me to say this. Oh, look, his family. I guess it's
small Lucha.
Little Lucha. This is deep. They're milking
Crocs, though. He's wearing Crocs. At least wear some fucking shoes.
The little kid?
Yes, he's wearing Crocs.
Are you gangbanging on the little kid, the little Lucha?
Yes, I am. I'm going to find the one thing I can be upset about.
Come on.
I know deep down in my heart, I respect you. You are the only El Grande.
You are the one. There can only be one, and now we have the one and only Grande. Legitimately hockey. I believe it is Chad's child, or a really big fan.
No, it's a really small fan. But yeah, it better be his kid. Oh, thank you. They took the mask off the child. Right, Gable's got to unmask.
Yeah, it's his familia. So we already know who it is because you brought his family in the ring. Wasn't that a giveaway?
Well, does anyone know Chad Gable's family?
Gable.
Did anyone get surprised? It's Chad Gable.
You know what? The crowd gave him a nice ovation, though. Like, considering how much heat he had, they're actually applauding him.
Yeah. Well, he put his effort into the whole fucking thing. He got to here.
Gable chance breakout in Mexico.
So does he? Like I said, does he just? Now I didn't even think about him running as a babyface. But does he just fucking stay there? He's the most over he's ever been.
Yeah, but they're good. If he shows up on Friday and beats somebody up, or next week, and beats someone up, they'll go back to booing him pretty quick.
Yeah, but still, it's the most over he's been. I thought he's not showing up on a SmackDown or a Raw. If he does, I'd be surprised. It'd be interesting.
He is gushing blood.
He's literally blinking just to keep the blood out of his eyes.
Yeah, he looks uncomfortable right now.
Yeah.
That is true. He is an Olympian. He's reminding.
He is really like if he just shaved his head, like he has mini Kurt Angle to a T.
Yeah, man, run that up the flagpole.
That's what we said for the longest time. That's what we said when he left Jason Jordan.
I mean, again, if you book him right, he is a guy that can be a world champion, especially in a company with 2 belts.
Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan meets Kurt Angle.
Yes, that's
like same size, but same has this personality. Like could do the goofy shit. Remember when Angle would do the little cowboy hats and sing songs and just be an idiot the whole time?
Big Gable chance. I did not see that coming. I did not know the crowd was going to start. Dude, that match was so... I need the world's biggest cigarette right now. My God. That match was insane.
No, you can't advocate that on stream. He meant, the vitamins.
I'm just saying. Vitamins. Sometimes after a really good time, you might need a little nicotine.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Not you.
Yeah, you got what I got, and yeah.
Chad is passing the torch.
The mask.
MDB said something, and I clicked. Oh, there you
go. They never had some Crocs, them things to go. No, I like my asylum socks. I like to wear what I call asylum socks. You ever get those big comfy ass socks? They're like thick socks that have the like grippers on the bottom and everything.
But you're gangbanging on Crocs, really? You got sticky socks.
Are better than bullshit Crocs.
And
that's a bar, and that's a goddamn bar.
That's
and Gable's just walking off.
But to like a hero's goodbye, and now everyone turns their attention back to Grande. But
no, but I think everybody is Chad Edward Gable.
Grippy socks.
Yeah, asylum socks.
Asylum socks. I hate socks. Period.
Oh no, I'm wearing comfy socks. I like socks. I like the theme socks. I like the thick, fluffy socks. I wear socks more than I do like slippers.
I'm infamous from losing socks at places, random party. Just
do you go just so around the house? Now we're going completely off the tangent. All the confettis and everything.
Confetti.
Do you go straight barefoot around the house? Do you go slippers? Do you go socks?
No, I don't
want Jungle Jack Boy.
Yeah, I'm fucking Tarzan. Let's do this.
I'm slippers. Or no, not slippers. I'm socks.
Make up your mind. But big celebration. All the confetti, and they're serenading. Like, this is insane. Like, never I thought we'd be here for this kind of moment with this. Come on. Like when this started, people were so thrown off and bothered by the Grande scenario that no one would have predicted several months later we'd all be like, match of the year. He's going to propose. Get a room.
We've gone from El Grande Americano being the worst gimmick ever of how dare they even think that this could get over to Chad Gable, who sat there and started it all, is getting a hero send-off.
And he's still limping.
I think you might be right. Of Ludwig might be out here.
Am I right? Just like propose. But you got to love him. He's still limping. Like even trying to dance with his girl, he's selling to the end.
This is still, it's phenomenal. And you think this is the thing that's crazy to me, is that you think this is the peak. You get him versus Dom in Mexico for the Mega Championship. As long as Taker and Morash book it right, then oh my God, like I said, they'll carry this man through the streets. I want to see the celebration crash out in Central Square of everybody losing their mind when El Grande is your AAA world champion.
Yeah, you either have Dom come out in one of these shows and start running his mouth, and Grande comes out to confront him, or Grande comes out to celebrate, brag a bit about this moment, and Dom interrupts that. Either way, you're right. You run an angle right into Triple Mania with Ludwig versus Dom. It's epic. Look at this.
If I'm AAA, that's who I have run out right now.
Right now?
Dom just show
right now?
And just fucking
right now.
Right now. Is you well? What's Dom doing outside of right now?
No,
you have him just run out and
lay waste and if you want real heat, and he is hobbling up by himself, do they let him just have the moment?
You sell it right into. You go right into the next big thing. I
like it.
You let this lead, or you capitalize on lightning in a bottle.
And he holds the mask. The pyro is ablaze.
And Grande stands tall.
We only got one Grande now, folks. And I don't know why I added a Grande, but we have a Grande.
So that's how they go off the air.
There you go.
One Grande to rule them all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we take a rating out of 10 for every single show. Give us your rating out of 10. How did you feel about the show? What did you like? What didn't you like? What was good? What was bad? What was in between? Dude, I'm going right out of the gate. I'm not going to waste any time tonight. 9.5. That close.
Oh. Well, it's one of those. Do you hold a 10 sacred? Because how do you actually make a 10? Because how can you say a show's perfect?
Do we give this a 10? I think you're right. I think I'm just trying to be a little snobbish with my 10.
But it is one of those, but it is the case of like, how do you say there is no flaws?
It was as close.
So at the same time, I feel like there was no flaws with this.
It was so close to flawless. Like, what was something that you would take a point off for? Not much. Every match banged. 3 title changes.
Even matches I didn't think I would like, they somehow made me like, and somehow got me involved in everything. I don't know. I'm not saying this show was flawless, but like you said, I don't know how you could get much closer to flawless without being this.
And the grand, pun intended, the grand nature of the main event, all of it, to me, that gets a bonus mark. So I'm going 10.
Respect to go to pump and the circumstance.
The best.
We brought it up to that extra half a
pump. Fuck that 9.5. We're going 10. That killed. Like I said, 3 title changes. The main event was artistic. Was like when you say, the best wrestling in the world, that to me is an example of great, fun, outstanding pro wrestling.
It's crazy to think that we might have actually had, and this is where I'm going to give other companies flowers, and they are earned and respectful, we might have had back-to-back in weekends 2 of the best shows in 2026.
Yeah.
With Double or Nothing, and I think was the best showcase of modern wrestling. And I think tonight, even more than a great showcase of Lucha Libre, was a better showcase of old school wrestling and old school storytelling. It really hit more of that nostalgia itch, of that territory itch vibe. was so different than what Double or Nothing even was, that it was so fantastic. So
right.
This to me can't be any more like, it's not perfect, but it can't be closer to perfect that I know of. So it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, again, like, I mean, you can nitpick at anything, I'm sure, but I think the way it works is, for me, based on this product, I mean, even if there was maybe they could have done that better, or maybe they could have
The
done
pomp and
this,
circumstance
but
sells you on a good chunk.
yeah, the extra stuff and everything else they did combats that completely. And again, one of my favorite streams that we've done of 2026, one of my favorite wrestling shows of 2026. That to me is match of the year. It delivered on every part you could expect it. I don't care that it was overbooked. I don't care. It was good. It was good for me.
Does it end up match of the weekend, match of the year? Because we've still got Oba Brock 2. We've still got Tribal Combat. We've got Cody versus Gunther all within the same weekend even.
I don't know how they're going to beat this. I don't know how they're going to outdo this, Nick, tomorrow. Like, what match is going to feel like this? Now, they can surprise us.
That's a big part of it, too, is it's not even exactly the quality of the in-ring, is the story.
It's the environment.
Just a bigger part of it, too.
Yeah. But you need everything to come together, right? So there is some history with Jacob and Roman. If they put on a killer match and pull the fans in and the Italian crowd goes wild, we're going to talk about how good it was. But I don't know that, like, Cody Gunther could be. Maybe. I don't know. So it's a tall task.
Show. I don't know if you kick off of the show with your match of the year.
Right.
And yeah, congrats to El Grande Americano for a hot. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. Chad Gable even got a hero's send-off out there for being the biggest prick in the company.
Yeah. And you know what? That's what I like. You look at the Mexican fans and they understand. They get it. I know some of the fans on the internet think they get it. But realistically, they booed the shit out of this man up until 15 minutes ago. And then he respectfully said, thank you. He took the mask off as he was expected to. And the fans applauded him for his work. Thank you for what you did. And if you show up next week and act like an asshole, we're going right back to booing you. But right now, we respect you. Thank you. That's great. None of this belly aching.
Again, it's such a unique, like, there is not going to be another show this year that we watch that I feel that has that same kind of presence or vibe or feel. Like, there was just
Triple Mania, bro.
Something amongst that just, no, not even Triple, maybe the main event of Triple Mania might get close. But like, that just had, I've never seen that, and most people haven't in recent times, to where, like, we respect you being so much of an asshole, and we know that this was the end of you two going at it, that thank you for being such a shitbag to make them so over.
They get it. It feels like they get it, right? They're not at home like, no, they could have kept doing it.
Chad Gable's in a contract negotiation.
Yeah, like, who gives a shit? At the end of the day, that was it. That was art. That was perfect. I love it. 5 stars for sure. That was, again, and I mean this respectfully, I can't think of another match. We literally just came off of a really good pay-per-view in Double or Nothing, but this match was something else. It was beyond just the moves, and it killed.
The match beyond of this match was match of the month for sure. I think it's already in contention for match of the year
for sure.
But again, that's what I was saying, of that. We reference territory shit so much throughout this whole show. Right. It just scratched that itch that hasn't been acknowledged for quite a bit out there.
Right.
Like, Double or Nothing was the best modern wrestling show. This show tonight, this match especially, was, I think, brought back the best callbacks to what wrestling at its bare bones is.
Anyone out there, and I know we got a lot of guys out there that, into the old school wrestling, and some of the older fellows out there. And I mean, the big wrestling fans that go back and pay attention. But right. I mean, it really did have that vibe. It really did feel, for everyone that says it's gone, it's dead, and the old timers don't get it, they get it better than anybody, and they really do. You might not agree with some of the old, like the ex wrestlers that are now on podcasts, but they were there. They lived it at a time when you had to be good in the ring. You had to be good at selling the story, because that's what sold tickets. And if you didn't sell tickets, you get paid for them. And that's what this felt like. They were fighting to put food on their fucking plate.
But that's still crazy to think that that can still get conveyed. Like Jacob Fatu is trying to do that in 2026 and trying to do his best job at it. But this really hit home with that. Like, think about it. When, as we're both, more veteran wrestling fans and everything, when's the last time you remember seeing a heel getting cheered for their heel work of what they did and what they contributed and their efforts in the fight? Like, it's that, Vince Vaughn grabbing Ron Burgundy on the fucking ladder of, I know deep down in my heart I hate you, but God damn it, I respect you kind of vibe with that with Chad Gable. And I haven't seen that ever, I feel, or at least like in my active, like maybe in the history books or anything like that when it comes to wrestling, but actively watching it live.
Yeah, I mean, again, for doing what we do so much, sometimes I wonder, is our reaction tempered a little because we've seen so much? But tonight is a night that reminds us that wrestling's fun, wrestling's a good time if you buy into it, and it gets us out of our seats. Literally, like I said, we're sitting here like warm, like with the vapors, feeling it, like it's crazy.
Well, yeah, you might have said a sentiment that I might feel, but I can't repeat it. It's one of those, you ever had good fortification? Yeah, that feels like that.
What's announced for week 2? So far, it's just 5 ways. So we get Catalina, Lola, Bailey, Toxicas, Las Taquisa. So Flamer, La Hydra, and Mary Villa. So it's actually a 6-woman tag. And then the 5-way for the men, which is Cruz, Joaquin, Dorado, Mini Vikingo, and Octagon Jr. That's all that's been announced so far.
Yes.
9 out of 10 from John. Crushing the game. I wear socks to bed. I can't do it. I hate it. I mean,
no, barefoot then. But yeah, no, if I'm walking around, it's, the comfy, like I said, the asylum socks rather than thick, wool sockies.
Frappes for everyone. Let's go. 10 out of 10. AAA is the best thing in wrestling. It's becoming worth the conversation. I think it's valid. I mean, for what I've watched over the last little bit here, it is probably one of the most fun shows anywhere.
Now it's one of those, I'm worried because the more we talk about how great it is, someone's going to just like, now you're going to get Twitter. That's going to be like, well, this is trash. Well, why would they book this way? Or just, you're going to get the fucking haters that just hate anything on it that are just fucking sully it.
Right. 10 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10.
I mean, we don't talk about how good it is. It'll just stay a nice little secret.
Yeah, just like ignore it. This was a perfect show, 10 out of 10. What would you change? The show was flawless. And that became my question. I said 9.5. I don't like giving out 10s. I haven't given out any 10s this year, I don't think. But, I mean, that's the question, Boston. What would you ding a point on? What would you say? It would have been perfect if they had, I don't know what it is.
In anything that it would have been a bit of a stretch. I don't think we've even given a 10 out of 10 out of even last year. But it's one of those, any sort of real discrepancy would have felt like a minor ding. It's one of those, like, yeah, they hit an awesome dunk. Like, it's maybe not exactly a 10, but I don't know how to not give it a 10. That kind of vibe of like, it's really goddamn good. I know it's not perfect. I know that it's not like there it could be beat, but I know that it's like, I don't know how to not give it a 10.
Right. Absolutely. 9 out of 10. Better than some matches. 100% undeniable. Any company. I don't give a shit what the company is. My bias doesn't lie with the companies. It lies with what they put out there. In that match, I don't care who put that match on. It was great. 9.5 is perfect. The Meltzer system. 0.5, where it's close enough. Round up.
Well, I like this though from Keyshawn. Fuck a rating. I was entertained.
This is the best answer of the day.
You got a star. 10 out of
right.
10 from Tony LGK. Yeah, you know me. You got anything else there? Sir?
Right. We didn't get enough yums. That's the only thing that hurt us tonight. I mean, but the yums we got were like major yums. Like they're the thickums.
What Spanish yums? Good question, huh?
What would you say? Delicioso?
That sounds Italian as shit. That sounds like we're moving on to Clash in Italy. Mucho bella out there. Yeah.
I don't know. It's close. 9.5 out of 10. I'm going with caliente. Mucho?
That's just hot.
It's hot as shit.
Delicioso. Is that actually what it is? That sounds Italian as shit.
Right? AAA tonight. Same kayfabe. Love it. Tonight was better than Mania. I mean, shit. I mean, as far as leaving at the end of the night, going home happy.
I'll give you that.
Again, different expectations, different kind of grading scale, but you're right.
No, this still punched night one in the jaw. Night one is going to be for the year of whipping boy. Night one is going to be the fucking punching bag. Mm-hmm. That's going to be that's the entry level into you are the best show of the year. Conversation is if you're better than night one. That is the litmus test of if you're better than that, you're into the club.
100% as I get fireworks in the distance.
Fair enough. But down. They're celebrating the Grandes out there.
Right. I'm done watching wrestling for the year. I don't think anything else can top this. Brew, come on. No, I like it. I mean, it's like we just peaked. Good night. Goodbye, everybody. It's a great bar because, like we said, we talked about some of the companies lately have really done well. So, we hope Clash sets a new bar. Like, we want these companies to kind of keep topping each other. So, I'm all for them kind of figuring their shit out and, delivering good products. Leaving a show, whether you're live or doing what we're doing, or at home, when the show's done, you kind of want to have that good feeling. Like I said, I almost need a smoke. That was so good. Like, they ran me through the ringer tonight, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm going to say something I don't want to fully say, but you reached your point of completion with all of this, a little bit of, like you said, I can just go on my merry way, and tonight was a good night.
Yeah.
Jason Pete, people in the U.S. don't grasp how big and over El Grande Americano is in Mexico and how lucha libre culture works. Cheering a good match and a good heel. Absolutely.
I like it. Welcome, Jason. Welcome. Mania, Mexico?
No.
Well, I think you'd kill.
Get through Mania Saudi before you get to Mania Mexico.
I'd rather go to Mexico than Saudi, I'll be honest. But thank you for the super chat. Bernard, we appreciate you. A few new names popping up late tonight, but you have been entertained by Undertaker. I like it. I like it. But yeah, I mean, Lucha Taker's killing Nick. I mean, maybe we'll give some credit to some other people, but Taker's in the guiding the ship, and beautiful work.
I don't care at this point who's running the ship. The fucking ship set sail and it's fucking flying like a son bitch out there. Right. I don't care who's captain anymore.
Right. Night 2 was good. Just say night 1 stop throwing the full show. It's tough. It's tough. Spanish yums or yams.
I just like this from Roll Tide. And the stream, I got to use the bathroom.
Right. No shit. But that's it, folks. We're done. We're back tomorrow. Brunch with the boys tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. So I know we're after midnight tonight already. So later today, we're going to get some sleep and we're going to return. Bring your breakfast, bring your brunch, bring your croissants and your fruit salads. That sounded odd.
You said croissants to Italy. No, get your pizza slices. Get your pasta primaveras. Get your chicken prawns.
Right, your cannolis. Right, let's go. But yeah. We're gonna have
we're storming the castle. We're taking over the Coliseum. Out there, Clash in Italy.
It's gonna be a good one, folks. Like, share, subscribe. Be a friend. Tell a friend. We are growing. We want to hit 11K. We're greedy. We want more. So hit all the buttons. And again, the new faces here. Make sure you join us. Nobody watches wrestling like we do. And tonight was a fucking ball. Hell of a show, Nick. Olay!
Often imitated, never replicated, never duplicated. We do what we do because other people can't do what we do. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, put about that or live with it.
Have a good night. We'll see you on the flip side. Lucha, 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 lucha. My salsa.